Yo guys, what's up? We are back again with another stream, another game, and I hope you guys enjoying your day and done the meals. So yep, we are back with another stream, but for esports Brawl Stars MSI monthly special invitational tournament, you can say. Hello Yarasa123. Hello there, what's up? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. You said that you add me. Add me where? Bro, I have said you to send me the code either in Discord or whenever I am playing Brawl Stars. Because if you send the code now, I'm not playing Brawl Stars. I just watching the tournament. Yes, Zeta Division 1. Vote for it. Vote for Zeta Division 1. Quick reload. Two, one. Here we go again. So till it's starting, we can talk here. It's starting, guys, loading up. Till then, you guys can vote for Zeta 1 if you want. I voted for Zeta 1. Second team is TQ, or you can say Team Qsha. So you guys can just vote for them.
My name is Banks, and I am your host. And yes, we are at a LAN event. I cannot believe it. I can see people. I can see your amazing faces. I can smell you. It's definitely a gaming event, that is for sure. Right, we have 8 of the top, the most feared, the most revered Brawl Stars teams who have all qualified for this invitational by accumulating points at each monthly final. Now, where are we? We are at DreamHack Summer in Sweden, right? And we cannot wait to get things started because it's the first time that Brawl Stars has had an esports event at DreamHack, and we cannot wait. Now, I can hear what you're thinking, but Banks, what's the prize pool? Well, hold your horses, Timmy, okay? We've got a $150,000 prize on the line for today's competition, as well as ultimate bragging rights, of course, and the MSI trophy, which is absolutely glorious. Now, you know about the prize pool. Why don't we know about the schedule, okay? Today's schedule will be a single elimination bracket format. Now, that format is the same as each monthly final, if you're already familiar. And we are going to have no second chances today, and it's going to be pretty spicy. I cannot wait to get things started. So we're going to have best of 3, best of 3s to kick things off, and then from the semi-finals onwards, we'll have best of 3, best of 5s. Now, you know the prizes, you know the schedule.
Best of 3, then best of 5.
It is, of course, our incredible casters. We have Ark, we have Trav over on the casting desk. How's it going, guys?
Doing very well, thank you, Banks. And, well, I guess we've got to start off on an Ark note and say good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, everybody. Wherever you are in the world, welcome to the Brawl Stars Mid-Season Invitational. Trav, it's a pleasure to have you standing here with me.
Oh, it's the first time I've heard that notorious Ark line, and I've got chills, literal chills. Makes me feel like I just won't want to be doing it with anybody else.
Chills, but no tears, hopefully, because there's going to be tears somewhere. Like, some teams are going to be going home in this first stage of the competition. Everything is to play for, so much is at stake.
Yeah, definitely so. And there's no better place to start than where 2021 ended. Zeta Division going to be in the first game playing against Team Queso.
Well, without further ado then, we should probably welcome them to the stage. Let's give a big warm welcome to Zeta Division 1 and Team Queso.
On they come. Handshakes first. It's all about the goodwill in Brawl Stars. Friendships now, but there might be a bit of bitterness afterwards.
I would not be surprised. Great to hear the crowd as well, cheering everyone on. We're back in LAN, everyone. We're back where Brawl belongs. And it's about to go down. The underdogs of EMEA taking on the world champs, Trav. It's such a big one to start.
Which city that was again?
And you saw it. I'm over Team Queso and cheering for the underdogs, Trav.
Well, I can't blame you considering the last month they had, that May month.
Need to
One for them
search it out.
and taking it against
Hey,
the favorites.
Busan, South Korea.
Favorite is Zeta Division 1, and that's why I'm siding with them.
Split already at the beginning. There's friends on the stage and friends on the casting desk, and we're soon to become.
And it's the correct answer, Gothenburg.
It's a huge turn up. Team Queso coming off the back of that huge win against the #1 seed in EMEA of Tribe Gaming EU. That could well be the confidence driver for Team Queso here today. But Zeta Division 1, they are the reigning champions of the world, and that is no easy feat.
Oh, definitely so. I mean, it's going to take all Team Queso have to defeat a team like this. We can't forget, though, only 1 out of the 3 players does remain from that world champion roster, and it is Shitampo. It is absolutely incredible. And this is the backing I needed to get me going.
Well, Trav, it feels like you're just going with the crowd.
Oh, yeah.
And there for me, it's still hope.
Janet is flying.
Draft is a big factor here, I feel, as well. Team Queso, as we know, have been doing for some fantastic drafts, as have Zeta Division 1, but the regional metas are definitely going to come into play here, I feel, as well. And despite Team Queso maybe not having the crowd on their side as far as the vote's concerned, they've definitely got the skill, in my opinion.
Well, regardless of the metas, these two teams do have a very similar play style. They love a bit of aggression. You see a lot of Mac coming out of Zeta in the
Correct answer.
Whereas, Queso like to go for a bit more of an assassin route.
Very.
I've already got 1 reward. Claim it.
Know that
I have Brawl Stars.
preparation leading up to these.
It will be delivered.
The most important moments of the year for them. So, let's hope they've done their homework. Let's hope they've been preparing and analyzing along the way to see all the little nooks and crannies of where the weaknesses and strengths lie.
Well, if you're going to be here, there's not going to be too many weaknesses to exploit. You need to take advantage of those misplays. Just a few of them as they slide in here and there. You need to make sure you take advantage of those moments or you're going to be left in the dust.
Absolutely so. And, speaking of the draft as well, a great strategy would be to try to take away some of those brawlers that your opposition are looking for, especially if you win that coin toss. You also want to leave a little bit of an open window for yourselves to be able to have that first pick. And
Hey, where's the COVID?
tend to get a lot of brawlers being banned, and often as many as 6 we can have now. That is a huge format change that has come in this year from last year. So Zeta Division 1 as well, they won last year, absolutely no shadow of a doubt. But it was a different format. Just leaving that out there for a little bit of doubt. Trying to get that 85% just a bit more of a favour.
Yeah, well, we're about to see how they do react to this draft. I haven't seen too much of them this year, to be honest. They've been over in East Asia, and clearly the draft hasn't affected them too much, or else they wouldn't be standing here today. They do have a fierce opponent, though, in Team Queso, and they do have some extremely unorthodox drafts, so that could also throw them off.
Yeah, we've seen a lot, haven't we, in the EMEA region, just how good Team Queso are in their drafts. And picking a lot of unorthodox brawlers, like, I don't want to give too much away because they can hear us on the stage, right? But you're looking at Javi, and that man, he knows how to play an Amber, so watch out for that one as well. Rafa, as we know, a real threat on the Mortis, so if they leave that door open on the side of Zeta,
Oh, yeah.
looking for some spectacular fireworks to be going off over in the Team Queso side.
Yeah, well, Blacksy might be on the bench, but I'm looking towards Team Queso's Leon, to be honest with you. If any one of them picks it up, it's an absolutely incredible and powerful brawler for them to have.
Like you say, those brawlers are often, kind of left untouched sometimes. Now the draft has got some big faces, let's be honest. There are some meta brawlers at the moment which really are shining quite strong. I'm just going to go out there and say it, Trav. If Janet ain't banned, she's going to get picked.
Yeah, that's one brawler that I'd be scared of. The ability to just be invincible for near enough 8 seconds and then drop bombs along the way, keep them low, and you can also drop your gadget too. And if you're not using that gadget, you've got a new gadget that allows you to have an exit route after landing on them.
So much utility. I mean, Eve as well, as we all know, in a very, very strong place right now and has yet to kind of be nerfed down to size. So I'm definitely feeling like that is going to be a strong pick. Those hatchlings can cause a real problem on the spawns side of things. And, you know, it's not always the big faces. Sometimes, like I said, it's the more subtle ones, like those Leon picks that had a big meta that are still viable but are often left untouched.
Yeah, I think Byron can kind of
What?
slip as well. It's just
Is he standing on a stool or something? Yes, looks like it.
to do
Because of the height effect.
damage with the brawler along with it. That comes along with the super. It's deadly.
I mean,
He's standing on a stand.
teams backstage will be looking upon this moment and thinking,
Oh.
notes, you got a pen handy because this is where all those little signs of weakness start to show, and some of those teams backstage will be facing up against one of these two teams. No pressure to the guys on the stage, you know, it's been a while to be back in a LAN environment. The lights, the camera, everything on them. You know,
Look at that. Standing.
you've got to be able to show everyone what you're made of when you're on the stage.
Yeah, they might be wanting to hide in some strategies, but you need to keep all strategies revealed at this point. It's where the first round, one of the teams is going to be going home, and
Why is he standing on a stool then?
amount of prize pool. It's not where you want to be. You want to be moving on to those later stages, and regardless of these teams who they're going to be facing further on down the line know the tactics, you're going to know theirs too.
Absolutely that. Well, as you can see, the players all very focused as we expected to see. Zeta's division going back to last year at the World Finals, one of the more reserved teams, definitely had less to say for themselves and just made the skill matter on the day. Team Kessels, we know, very, very loud, very animated, as we saw when they won in May of the monthly finals, but the draft is coming for Split Trap, and there is already a Janet ban I see there as well. Surge and Stu on the side of Zeta Division 1. Team Kessel are going to go with the Gale, the Stu, and the Rico ban.
Yeah, honestly, I'm loving those bands.
Was the team banned this too?
When he did have
Because he can just break up the wall in between.
two, we've got the Ruffs, Griff, and Byron against Sprout, Bow, and Squeak.
I do like this call from Kessel.
Shut up, let's go. Full screen mode.
That's Squeak there. Blacks has already popped the gadget, so he's going to do just that.
Oh,
There is going to allow a little bit of a maneuvering from
he broke the wall and he broke the wall again.
Yeah, the gadgets come down from Kenji. Now the map starts to open up. Very even so far, just claiming their own sides. But now that wall goes down.
Oh, bro.
Kenji forced out, and Alias Shade forced to use the wall of his own.
Great takedown there from Javi. It's just Smoke Goku on his own here. Sprout shots are not connecting. That's a problem. He's still remaining there, firm. Whilst Blacks is doing one for work on the left-hand side. Tapped on now by Shitama.
Oh,
Connect with the Super, but some damage is enough to make that hasty retreat.
Yeah, Moyo Goku not even focusing on the zone. He wants to keep the Sprout back. They're trying to claim this left-hand side, which is where the real focus needs to be. And now he's getting some really solid pinches in. Javi in a tough spot now, being very, very low. And Moyo Goku just forcing them into spawn.
boom.
Down finally after no gadgets remain from Griff.
Well, split
How he got slow?
shape there as well. Just enough for a bit of cover for Moy Goku. Shitama now the left-hand side pushing through, and he's going to be capping that left-hand side as Alias is chasing.
Come on, heal.
Tough position now.
Oh, that cheapo. Hello, Shift Time 30, what's up?
Something Alias SJ finally gets the takedown, but Kenji is going to take his place and finish off this zone on the right-hand side. And now they have a decent enough lead to just focus the left.
Kenji, so when he goes down, that could be disastrous now as Alias SJ takes his post in the mid. Big shot onto Shitama, but Moy Goku is holding firm, and they've got to get him off. They do now. This is actually incredibly close to Team Kessel and get full control.
Alias SJ slotting on the right-hand side. Now it's closing down 13% in it. And Zeta 1 only just slotting on. They get on in time though, and Alias SJ is having to rotate. Shitampo gets the takedown. Moyo Goku's going to slot on, and Shitampo can just defend.
Oh, 90. Yes, 90 has been touched.
Which has done so well, like you said, Trav, capping their right-hand side very early on and going super on the aggressive. Only
Boom.
Team Kessel getting pested on that top right-hand side from Shitampo, and I don't think it's going to be enough to push back Team Kessel at the moment. That is a good takedown. Can they do the impossible here?
The percent's there, but it's not done yet. Team Queso is slotting on. Blacks, he's got a super too, but no gadget to hand. Residue is not there. Kenji's going to get slowed down, and the shots follow.
97, 98, 99, and done. Easy busy.
Oh my word.
Zeta Division.
Straightforward. That was, I'm going to bring back the polls again to reflect the fact that that was actually incredibly close until the bitter end.
Woohoo.
Division 1.
Second round. Whoever wins this wins the first set.
But Team Kessel did phenomenally well to hold them back as long as they did, even when they were only 4% away.
Alias SSJ trying to claim this right-hand side early on, but Moyogoku with some great taps. Kenji, he's maneuvering around, just waiting for his gadget to reload so he can drop another one and break up the map even more.
Well, Blacksy's utilized that super totem there, hence the super that comes out, slowing both Kenji and Shitambo. Kenji goes down, Shitambo as well, pushed so far back now, he's full health after the healing, but the positioning is not there. Moyogoku's doing a lot of work on that right-hand side, and that is what is giving Zeta Division 1 a fighting chance, I feel.
Bit of a mirror image now, he has picked up his wall, throws it down, but it's not really going to do too
Boom.
And they also have that Griff super there as well. The gadget, I mean, Javi's over the left-hand side just trying to defend off Shitampo, who's doing a great job of pushing up. Does get some shots on, Bomai's come down, but he grabs the splash.
Oh.
Griff pitches, and now they get the zone. Shitampo's going to go down, and it's all on Kenji.
A very poor connection there from Black Sea. Got the takedown for it, but Kenji still remains. That is a problem. The shots coming in are just a little bit shy of hitting. Mines there from Javi will help out a great deal, but in the meanwhile, the score neck and neck, just the 5% in it. And Moyogoku's going on the hunt yet again on that top right.
Yeah, both sides that they have had on the home zone are finished off. But now Mines come down, and Javi's going to try and get this side locked up. Moyogoku
Oh, this one is close actually.
comes down, and he's got to
But Zeta Division is still in the lead and in a good control actually.
claim this side.
And it's Shay struggling a bit on that right-hand side. He needs to shake off. Moyogoku's now taking down Black Sea, leaving Javi all alone. He's been doing a fantastic job on this left-hand side, but 2 versus 1 is not where you want to be. Kenji comes in with a takedown. That's going to be a huge advantage here for Zeta Division 1 as he starts to close this game out.
Nearly 20% has been given in their favor now. Moyogoku's still defending this right-hand side too, but Blacksy's doing a wonderful job as well. Moyogoku falls low, and that could be a huge takedown. The pinch is there. Bomines go down, but he's still surviving. He's dodging.
Oh, bro. Nice.
But it's surely maybe too little too late if they can't push on now.
Kenji
Done.
place him, but the shots were on point there from Alias Shay, and that's enough to be able to push through. There's 50 seconds left on the clock, and still so little was in this one trap, but now on the left-hand side,
And GG's.
Super comes in from Squeaker, gets a double connection. Kenji's going to fall low. He's slowed as well, but Blacksy shoots a shot on the wall. Kenji's
Ah, what? Why?
standing on the zone. Alice
Still on the lead.
knows he needs to defend this left-hand side. Queso now joining him, and there's some comeback potential here.
there's a good wolf from Alias Shay. Moyogoku, those we saw on point with the juice.
Boom.
Takes 2 to the face. The
Boom.
Avi on the left-hand side as well, doing his best to defend this push, because that would be the final nail in the coffin. 15 seconds left, Trevor. I don't think there's enough time now.
Nope. GG's.
Past the
Well done.
Zeta are looking to finish it regardless. Blacksy's going to throw a super down, but Shitampo
And 99%.
Oh my word.
Oh, GG's.
Trevor, I feel like
Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
to recover from that game. My goodness me. That was incredibly back. That was by no
That was very fast.
straight walkover.
First set goes to Zeta Division.
That is huge momentum for them.
Yeah, it might have been a 2-0, but did that look like 85% to you? I don't think so. The games were incredibly close as well, and that scoreline does not reflect how close it was.
I mean, based on that, I do feel like Team Kez have got to have a lot of momentum as well for themselves, just on a moral level. They didn't just get wiped out immediately by the world champions. They really did stand their ground and stand it well. Next game will be coming out shortly after these highlights, and we'll be able to look at a brand new draft as well. But honestly, that was very, very close.
Yeah, it was a very, very good game. I absolutely love the Griff pick, I will say. Once that map got broken up and Byron could assist him as much as he did, that was surely, the comps were just not lining up. As soon as the walls go down, they've got the roughs break as well, and the Sprout was just left out in the open.
Great to see the reaction there from Zeta Division 1, the cheers around. Team Caso looking still very focused, unshaken and stirred. Looking to see what they're going to be bringing out of the bag there as well. And Dance watches on from behind, just giving some helpful support and encouragement along the way as well. So I'm sure some decent drafts.
Layer cake.
Layer cake
Hello, RJW Gamers.
down.
ये क्या है?
So Team Caso.
ये ई स्पोर्ट्स है
Might want to keep it high. This is if you're
जहाँ पे आपको मिलते हैं रिवॉर्ड्स.
going to do it bounce.
जैसे कि आप देख सकते हैं स्क्रीन पे ये सारे रिवॉर्ड्स मिलते हैं आपको अगर आप देखते हैं. एक्सक्लूसिव पिंस,
Chaining kills.
टोकन्स, स्टार पॉइंट्स. और आज हम देख रहे हैं ये वाली पिन के लिए और ये वाली पिन के लिए. इन 2 पिंस के लिए हम देखते हुए. हेलो राजदीप.
Wondrous things.
ओ आप दे रहे हो.
Are prepared for that.
आप दे रहे हो. क्या दे रहा हूँ भाई मैं.
A troublesome one to have, but this map is great for control, great for throwers.
ये तो सबके लिए है भाई.
To
जाओ event.brawlstars.com पर जाओ and go vote. And if you want any suggestions, you can watch my stream. What I'm picking up, you can also pick that thing up and get extra points. Like I have already got 110 pins और ये सब. Yes, pins और ये सब चीजें मिलती हैं if you just interact with the things coming into the right side of the screen. ये सारी राइट साइड पे जो चीजें आ रही हैं उसको अगर आप सही करते हो, जो कि अगर आपको नहीं पता है तो आप ये हमारी स्ट्रीम देख के वो चीज कर सकते हो, कॉपी कर सकते हो हमारी, और आपको ही वो चीज मिल जाएगी. फॉर एग्जांपल आई हैव ऑलरेडी गॉट 110 पॉइंट्स एंड स्टिल फर्स्ट मैच इज नॉट ओवर. So very easy to get the points and for those rewards as well.
Just to come out with not just one takedown, but all three players.
Yeah, you've got to be kind of passive, but also.
And Zeta Division OP. Hello, Brawly Brawl. What's up?
A lot of the gameplay can be very, very slow, hiding behind walls depending on the comps they bring.
Layer Cake is the map. Let's see what they're gonna choose.
Incredibly wrong for you, but it also.
मेरे पास एकदम स्पिन है, उसके बाद कुछ भी नहीं है. तो कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है ब्रो.
To the 15%.
3 मैच में 5000 से ज्यादा पॉइंट हो सकते हैं.
Let me tell you, from that last set, the first set of the
काय पे खोलूं, वाईटी पर नहीं. नोप. वेबसाइट पे जाना आपको event.brawlstars.com. ये देखो ये वेबसाइट है
it's all about
event.brawlstars.com /en
Yeah, but let's not forget. It's
/en.
now best of three.
या तो गूगल पे भी जाके सर्च करोगे event.brawlstars, आपको ये वेबसाइट सबसे ऊपर मिलेगी, टॉप पर. आपको उस पर क्लिक करना है, फिर आपको अपने सुपर सेल आईडी से लॉगिन करना है, जो कि होगा आपके अपर राइट हैंड साइड पे. यहाँ पर जैसे आप देख सकते हो, ये मेरा लिख के आ रहा है गोल्डीरॉक. ये मेरी आईडी है जो आप सुपर सेल या फिर ब्रॉल स्टार्स में यूज करते हो. उससे आपको लॉगिन करना है. लॉगिन करने के बाद जो भी यहाँ पर क्वेश्चंस वगैरह ऑप्शंस वगैरह आएंगे उससे इंटरेक्ट करना है और आपको रिवॉर्ड मिल जाएगा. सिंपल.
you can go back pins that you didn't even get.
हेलो महेश बोला यो व्हाट्स अप.
There, sync your Supercell ID there, log into that and sync it all together, and you'll be able to get some in-game rewards.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't actually put my predictions in. I need to run off and do that as quickly as I get off stage because
And okay, again
I mean, Janet's tip,
Janet got banned.
those brawls off the map,
Mortis got banned. Nice.
which is questionable, and also the max too.
I love it. I love it. You know,
I don't like corner roofs, but most of the esports team just take corner roofs for sure.
started kicking off.
I guess I need to work with corner roofs and upgrade him to play with him very well.
Big spawn trap based comp here from Zeta Division 1.
Yeah, well, Black Sea is in and he's on the Leon. That's something to be scared of. Moyogoku getting hit hard now, but they have got the control. The BB can tank so much damage, and with that Gene as well, he's got those healing buffs to come along with it.
Shitama taking a lot of fierce damage there as Javi's shots were absolutely on point, but now healing up a little bit, getting a little helping.
Oh.
Magic pulse before going back in. I think Team Kesso are playing this slow and steady. Blue Star though is with Zeta Division 1, so if the takedowns don't occur, then
Oh, he can just pull.
By Zeta and
Kenji can pull. He's super charge. Let's wait for it.
tank a lot of those shots and get in close vicinity. But Team Queso are not
सब करोड़ उसका कमाल है. सही है भाई.
so passive. But now
मतलब लिटरली मतलब जितनी भी टीम है, कर्नल रूफ्स तो हर टीम में मिलना ही है. यू विल फाइंड कर्नल रूफ्स इन ईच टीम because only one team can choose now. Oh, good pull, great pull, Kenji, very nice.
that's going to be 3 stars to 0.
And with that, he has given super Moegoku, just given him the super, and BB is now charged up as well.
here, all three members of Zeta now have those power-ups from the Ruffs and in a great position
Oh, and I guess that's the end. Yes, that's the end for the bow.
Black Seas
And that's the end for Leon as well. Let's go.
It's not finished. This is aggression on this left-hand side comes in. Super connects twice into Alias, just Jay, and the scrutiny not done there, forced out the wall. This
Oh, nice.
so good here, Trav, for Zeta Division 1.
Jeans
Word,
being puff is just a game changer.
bounty, and surely
Oh,
match point and the championship pin that they earned from their 2021 victory.
nice. Look at that person. He is standing on the stool, or you can say the table, or you can say platform. How much less height he is having?
you know, along with it as well, it's very, very difficult
He's standing at the platform, and in at the platform there is a stool, or you can say a kind of table is there where he is standing above it. How much less height he's having? And right now Zeta Division is leading by one set, so if they win just this game, they will just gonna be going for the semi-final, and the reward pool is $150,000. $150,000 is on the line.
Can't do anything except from soak up all these shots, which is what he's there for.
एक लिंक सेंड कर दो. अरे भाई तुमको इसमें भी लिंक चाहिए? ठीक है, लो भाई भेज देंगे. इस मैच के बाद भेजता हूँ. भाई ये बंदा बीवी से अच्छा है भाई. जीटा डिवीजन वर्ल्ड चैंपियन है भाई. You are really going to leave playing Brawl Stars? Yes. Oh. Come on, heal him. Nice.
This is looking again so much in favor of Zeta Division. Because they've yet to get a single kill.
Across both games as well, Shitampo is on a spree.
Nice. Side tempo. Nice, bro.
Is hung out to dry over the right hand side, doing nearly no damage. Kenji gonna be using that star power to heal up Shitampo as well, and he's got the pull. He's been brutal with that so far. I'm not sure he'll stop here.
There is 10 stars available, but it's going to take an entire team wipe, Trav, with 10 seconds left on the clock. I don't see...
Yeah, this is the world champion spin. Side tempo is showing.
Division 1 being the first team
Side tempo again, yes.
to our semi-finals.
And GG, they are going to the semi-final directly. Yeah. Back to back 2 sets. With that, I have got 100 for this game because of the correct prediction. What's happening here?
Straight to the point as well.
It's monthly invitational event, and the prize pool is $150,000. अब सेंड करो. हेलो भाई. Streaming. Here you go. There's the link.
Yeah, it's good to see that good faith, and you see LSJ with a bit of a smile on his face, even after loss as well. It's just great to be.
And with that, you can see I've got 100 points because of the correct prediction.
It's just
And with that, one more reward has been unlocked for me. Nice.
Put the final nail in the coffin and do it quick, but that comp was gnarly, Trav, in layer cake. Honestly, I haven't actually seen many experimenting much with BB. She did receive a recent buff as well, but Zeta Division 1 showing exactly why she is. Look at that.
And now there will be the option coming
Playing such a
for claiming. Just click on that thing. I have Brawl Stars. Simple as that. Close it, and the award will be just gone to your Brawl Stars message section where you just claim it.
been dominating the EU region with that. Regardless of the 0 kills, it's hard to match up against a team like Zeta Division, even with your best brawler.
This is what I love about events like the MSI. It's like, you know,
Hello, crazy boy. What's up?
the winner of the MSI, there's a whole world to consider, and today so far, Zeta Division 1 are really laying down the mantle early on.
Well, to go from winning a monthly
Who
final
will win this match? TRB or
region 2
STMN? That means tribe या STMN. My chat.
for those teams backstage.
महेश बोला गोल्डी, मुझे तो लगता है कि किसी को पिन की अब नहीं पड़ी, किसी को भी गेम में इंटरेस्ट ही नहीं आ रहा. वो तो है.
To do so, but let's talk about our next match.
बट मुझे ई स्पोर्ट्स वाला ये देखने में बड़ा मजा आता है कि जीटा डिवीजन प्लेस वेरी नाइस.
This is the battle.
वो मुझे देखने में बड़ा मजा आता है. लेकिन हालांकि मैं भी ब्रॉल स्टार्स तो नहीं खेलूंगा कुछ दिनों बाद, क्योंकि मजा नहीं आता. बाकी देखते हैं.
Side with the Brits, Tribe Game in the EU. I just think they've been playing so well consistently throughout the year. We can't forget they've had 3 grand final appearances and only one.
So I have voted for TRB. I want free win agents to win because 2 are Indian. Yes, that's true.
And that's something to, you know, that's a bit of an achievement in itself.
I've got to say as well, you know, spending some time with the guys, they're looking scary. They are looking really, really scary. You know, when it comes to the drafts as well, they've got a fierce method to contend with on that side of things too. I feel like it's going to come down to the draft a lot. I think I really hope it's going to be a close affair for sure. No more sweeps I want to see in this quarterfinals. I want to see close games going all the way.
Yeah, no, I think it's going to be like that, though. STMN definitely have a bit of foot in the door, don't get me wrong, but we can't also forget they're playing with Tooney. He was actually leaving the roster, but was brought back in when some complications happened that meant their third couldn't travel to Sweden. So he is a stand-in. I've heard from scrims it's been going incredibly well, but I'm eager to see how that translates to the big stage.
Absolutely right. You know, he's going to be doing some schoolwork and prioritizing that as well as traveling to Tunisia. So he has left the roster. This is his final dance. And that is something that I think cannot be taken lightly. You know, when you're coming in, you know, and you got that...
Pure Indian or Indo-American? Which team got Indian players? Free win agents are having Indian players.
Go and you can do some crazy wild things.
Pure Indian or Indian American? Indian, bro. Indian means Indian.
Thing to gain from this game.
Hello, Pink Ball Gaming. Yo, bro. What's up? How are you doing?
For them as well.
Well, we're waiting for them, so let's get them on. Tribe Gaming EU and STMN, please welcome to the stage.
On they come. North America versus EU's top seed. Two absolutely phenomenal teams getting ready to battle it out on the Brawl Stars stage. Absolutely incredibly excited to see how this one plays out, because as you know,
Which team is leading in EMEA points?
back and forth
In
those teams, and you know, I mean, you get to
EMEA.
this as well.
Team Chuso have won, but Tribe Gaming EU, I'm going with that team. And yes, that's the correct answer, Tribe Gaming EU. Yeah. I got 40 extra points for giving up the right answer. अंकल आप मस्ती विद मनित का मैसेज नहीं रीड किए. मस्ती विद मनित को तो बैन मिला हुआ है ना, तो उसका मैसेज दिखता नहीं है इसलिए, क्योंकि मस्ती विद मनित बहुत मस्ती कर रहे थे इसलिए उनको बैन मिल गया था. अब वो मैसेज भेजेंगे भी तो किसी को नहीं दिखेगा, किसी को भी पता नहीं चलेगा. और बोलिए अंकल नहीं है. अरे भाई सब चलता है. हेलो सलीम, हाउ आर यू? वाला
One thing we've got to say as well, you know, Tom is a world champ himself, the first world champ back in 2019. We've just had some world champs with Division 1, and that went pretty well for them. So, himself, Drage and Yoshi looking to come together here and really prove their worth. On the side again of STMN, Bobby OG, Tooney, and we know that they are also equally as fierce.
Yeah, it's just great to see how these teams are going to be facing off such in an early round as well. And, you know, I've discussed with multiple people and they all agree that this is going to be the closest quarterfinal. At least I predict it might turn out differently just as the last one did. But in my eyes, in a lot of people's eyes...
हेलो मेरे भाई जैसे हैं उससे फिर अनब्लॉक कर दो प्लीज, वो नहीं करेगा शैतानी. भाई वो तुम्हारे भाई जैसा हो, वो तुम्हारे बड़े भाई, छोटे भाई, पड़ोस के भाई, बाजू वाले भाई की तरह जैसा भी हो. एक बार जो बैन हो उसको अनबैन करने के लिए भाई बहुत मेहनत लगती है. तुमको पता है हम 1 मिलियन लोगों को बैन करने का हमारा मिशन है. उसमें से ऑलरेडी 1000 से ज्यादा लोग बैन हो चुके हैं और उसमें वो कंट्रीब्यूट कर चुका है. अब वो में से उसको ढूंढना एक बहुत बड़ा टास्क है. उसके लिए मुझे 10 करोड़ रुपए चाहिए. इससे अच्छा बैन रहो, दूसरी आईडी से आओ. Simple as that. What's this? It's a esports, bro. Where the prize pool is about $150,000. Whoever is gonna be winning, they will get $150,000 as a prize reward. ऑलरेडी वीडियो का वॉइस बड़ा बहुत लाइट है. वीडियो वॉइस, अरे तुम ही लोग कभी बोलते हो भाई वीडियो का वॉइस कम रखो, कभी बोलते हो वीडियो वॉइस बढ़ा दो. ठीक है, बढ़ा देते हैं. आई गेस नाउ यू गाइस कैन हियर. इतना बहुत है.
5,000, which you'll be able to get over these next few days.
Yeah, and if you haven't received any from maybe the May or the April monthly finals as well, then they are still available and a greater chance to catch up to where we are today as well if you are fortunate enough to have got them all so far. We've got double points here today, Trav, so even more in-game rewards once you sync up your Supercell ID to the site.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm not needing the catch-up time that's been provided. I'm sitting at 3K right now. I've been grinding out through those monthly finals through the first portion of this year, and I didn't manage to get them in. As soon as I hop off the stage, I'm going to ensure that I get my predictions in and make sure I get those points needed.
Absolutely do, Trav. I want to see you flexing the pin on me, your rivals, and your friends all around. As again, exclusive, absolutely exclusive.
Bro, you play Brawl Stars on PC. That is illegal. Thank you so much, bro. Vijay Kumar Bhosle.
Be resolving very soon. It's great to be in DreamHack, Trav, honestly. I mean, I walked down to do the show opener earlier, just before I had to run back here to start the show here. It was absolutely insane, and it's great to have such a fantastic crowd behind these fantastic players.
From the little I've seen, it looks incredible. The atmosphere is great here as well. We've accumulated quite a nice crowd outside the Brawl Stars stage to watch the MSI, so that's absolutely great to see as well. And make sure, if you are watching in-house, in DreamHack, don't go anywhere. We've got some more giveaways throughout the show as well.
Oh, Trav, we have got a bunch of swag here in the studio for those who are watching here. And actually, before we started, some of those members of the audience tried to steal our Bruce from the desk as well. That's how keen everyone is to get their hands on that Brawl merch. Well, I think at the moment, we're just going to get the players all ready to roll. For the meanwhile, we're going to throw it to Banks, who's going to be backstage.
विजय कुमार के लिए लीगल है और बाकी सब के लिए लीगल है.
Stage. I see
बात तो सही है.
some missing people. That's outrageous.
Bro, anyone can participate in this esports tournament. Yes, anyone can participate, but to reach up to this point, if Brawl Stars organize monthly challenge tournament, which comes in every month. There is an option, monthly challenge, which you need to complete. With the 15 wins, your team qualify for the esports tab. There you need to register your team for the esports thing. Then you can participate for the monthly quarterfinals. Then you goes on to the semi-finals. Then you reaches the finals team, which qualifies for the MSI or any world tournaments. So here you are.
Event.brawlstars.com. And please.
So yep, anyone can participate, but they need to clear the 15 win challenge, which comes monthly before world final comes in. If you are clearing and winning those 15 wins, you just unlock esports tab. Then you need to participate with the different teams, and if you just keep on winning, you just goes to the world stages. That's how you do it.
Okay, you promise? No one promised there was going to be a full-on brawl in the middle of this Brawl Stars event. And I'm going to go that way. Don't fight, don't blame me, don't blame me. All right, let's get some more while these issues are being solved. I'm going backstage.
Oh yeah, उसको Bruce मिल गया भाई.
Reached all the way and I've grabbed a... Oh, it's another bear. It's another Bruce the Bear. Exactly.
Oh.
I might go a bit rogue with this one. I might go further out. I'm just going to give the cameraman such a headache for leaving the stage. Or I should probably just throw it. I'm going to stay up here. Do not worry. Do not worry. Everyone's just getting ready on stage. We have plenty of time. It's going to be great, okay? Who's ready for some competitive Brawl Stars? I can't hear you. Who's ready for competitive Brawl Stars? That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, Sweden.
In Dubai, Brawl Stars is not that famous. Bro, in India, people just leave it. Like me, I'm also gonna leave Brawl Stars. I'm from India.
That is absolutely fine. I do not mind. I do not mind. How are we looking on the technicalities? I'm going to get some more giveaways. Should we do some more? Thank you very much. We got.
I also need that. Come on, give me some.
Okay. I'm going to come to you. I've given loads of giveaways to you guys. I know you guys. I'm going to come over here, okay? Over to this general area. I'm coming off stage. Watch out. I'm going rogue. Can you tell me the name of this brawler? Yes, you can have him. It is Spike. Of course it is Spike. And there's a t-shirt. Okay. We're going to continue this incredible mid-season invitational.
There's definitely some perks.
Wow. Brawl Stars is a small game compared to other games like Valorant and Minecraft.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Actually, this is not a small game. Millions and millions of downloads are already been done for Supercell games. But the problem is Supercell is not actually promoting the way
actually, you're gonna have a good chance.
other games are actually promoting.
Family, as we speak.
Like esports of Valorant is available in India. Esports of Minecraft is also available in India. Esports of BGMI, PUBG,
Getting rid of this
Free Fire is also available in India. But if you go for this
take on
Brawl Stars thing, Brawl Stars India is not having a separate kind of
Well, I mean,
esports or something like that in India.
thing to kind
And why I'm saying
incredible.
their tournament in India, because India is having a second largest population in this world.
Qualifiers not
So if you want to capture the area, then you need to be present in the Indian market,
they've got
not just in the world market. That we are already organizing esport. Nope, that's not the case. If you want to be popular in any country, then you need to organize regional esports as well. Otherwise, you will not just reach that area.
this rival in NA, it's fair to say, on a 3-1 scoreline. In April was the grand final.
Free Fire is banned in India, I guess. Yes, Free Fire is banned in India. TikTok is banned in India.
Much better performance
Mobile Legends Bang Bang is banned in India.
earlier as well. Tuni has recently
But Free Fire Max is available to play. PUBG is banned in India, but its native version, Battleground Mobile India, which is also known as BGMI, is available in India. That's a PUBG already.
the team that he had left as well.
Their servers is
Just great for him.
having in India, but yeah, it's connected to the world server.
It's going to make him such a fearsome opponent.
I'm at 3250.
He can just get.
Nice, bro.
If he loses, I haven't been playing, and if he wins, then he's got some serious bragging rights.
Yeah, this is it. There is definitely something behind that if they can get the win over Tribe Gaming EU today, and Tuni's able to say, well, I wasn't even on the roster, really, technically. So, but I'm very much looking forward to seeing
My chat.
some intense drafting going on.
Oh, your chat.
Earlier today with me about what their thoughts were going in, and I know that Drake as well, definitely the master.
मुझे तो लगता है कि उन लोगों को इन्होंने ही पैसे देके बैठाया है.
To say, I've heard a bit of banter between well, Sword just saying, don't worry, I'll screen.
ना इतना भी नहीं है, ठीक है. इंडिया में फेमस नहीं, इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि कहीं और फेमस नहीं है. This event is going on in Korea. So there is already enough reach. This game or Supercell is already a famous thing in
Behind those two
Europe and
analysts and the coach
US countries,
role, especially
American countries.
drafts
So nope, that's not the case.
difference, and yeah, Tom just giving a sigh, and Yoshi just
However, if this goes on in India, then yes, they need to give money.
pretty focused.
Serious
फ्री फायर बैन होके मेरे को बहुत खुशी मिली. बढ़िया भाई,
pictures, arms crossed,
सच बोल रहा हूँ.
getting ready to play. As I say,
ठीक है भाई, बैन हो गया तो हो गया.
Danny,
वो भी आ जाएगा वापस, उसको भी पता है भाई.
Eve, Ruffs, and
1 करोड़ से ज्यादा लोग गेम खेलते हैं. एक सड़ा गेम आया उसके लिए भी.
Eve and Nani and Janet.
बेस्ट गेम इज गूगल डायनासोर.
Crow.
नाइस.
Going to be Tom, Rico, and Piper as well. With
अरे भाई,
long range,
हमारे
some bigger.
तुनी गोस्वामी यहाँ खेलने क्यों चली गई? ऐसा नहीं होता भाई.
Here is a key
ये
one.
तुनी क्या कर रही है भाई?
Great draft here from STMN, I feel.
तुनी इज इन STM.
more, to be honest with you.
बताया नहीं कभी.
Style, obviously, they're going to struggle against this Daryl and Colette when they start to get some supers changed. But nonetheless, I think off the start, as you can see now, Tribe just running a straight line. There's no wall breaks thanks to the Brox ban.
Already got 2% chip damage.
And tankier brawlers of STMF.
And oh, that was close.
Giving us some nice quick movements with the first side damage.
Oh, he's very low. Ballet is very low.
Good spot for it, Bobby coming in now. Gets scrutinized for it.
Nice shot. Rage.
Great shots by Drage to help Yoshi pinch his lane. Now he should be
Ah,
pushing over this right-hand side. There's nobody there to stop him. And if he gets control, it's going to be tough for Flamer as well. Same with Tom.
nice shot.
Gonna super now.
Tom and Rage.
Reckoned with once he gets that. And I think Tom kind of knows. He's hit a few shots and another homemade recipe from Drage is a big...
क्योंकि जब PUBG बैन हुआ था, फ्री फायर वाले बहुत हंस रहे थे, इसलिए मेरे को बहुत खुशी मिली.
He might
तुम देखो, फ्री फायर पसंद है या BGMI?
dash and the one on the return.
मैं तो दोनों ही नहीं खेलता हूँ. Oh, nice. 88.
6 HP that goes down to
I missed out.
left hand side. Oh my word, what a great gadget from Tom. And the scrutiny was there, but Tom stays strong.
Yes.
Oh, nice. And nice shot.
And then now shot, Drage pinches in, Tom gets the bouncy castle off, jump comes in from Yoshi, but gadget from Bobby Pop.
Oh.
Survived that. Drake trying to follow with some shots. Tom using the last of his gadgets. Toonie using his as well. Now trying to push up this left-hand side. Stalemate and the scores are even.
Yeah, they really are. There's one gadget remaining
Oh, nice.
of Yoshi, I feel. Tom and Drage both all exacerbated.
Finally.
Early stage of the game as well. Mark onto Drage. He's taking a lot of hits, and Bobby's in a great spot here for some damage.
And on.
I'm unsure about the jump.
74.
T-Man got some great position, but Yoshi is up the other side. I didn't realize OG's going to
Oh, 76.
defend. They have got the Rico, but the Daryl's on safe.
5 is losing for now.
Land directly back onto him. He didn't move away. Bobby comes in once more. Another 6,000 damage on safe, and they're in a
Oh, 28. Gone down to 28.
With the pickup, that is our
Only 30 seconds remaining.
TMN. There's only 25% remaining on the Tribe Gaming EU safe here. What a fantastic push from them.
supers galore from Tribe though, but Tom's looking like he's going to be taken down. Toonie cycles his super, and Bobby slots into an aggressive position. Drage doesn't connect the shots. Jump comes in. Takedown.
Oh, nice one.
Gets that as well, and it's looking like this one could be over. Toonie has his super. Roll.
And I guess that's the end for the tribe. Already, yes.
Brute force.
Ding, 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 ding. हो गया हम लोगों का. Nice one.
On the side of Tribe Gaming EU, but as soon as they lost that middle control, they really struggled to get out the spawn. It's the thing with Piper is a great brawl.
गोल्डी यूट्यूब इंडिया से चलता है.
Daryl is no
अगर इंडियंस को पसंद नहीं आया तो व्यूज नहीं आएंगे. बस हो गया गेम खत्म.
Last time, but I think
ए भाई मेरे
advantage of the fact that
देखो
not make these early aggressive moves
तुमको ज्यादा व्यूज चाहिए
seconds into the game.
और ज्यादा
Take advantage and get the damage from that.
सब्सक्राइबर्स चाहिए. अगर मैं ऐसा बोलूं सब्सक्राइबर्स चाहिए और ज्यादा व्यूज चाहिए तो इंडिया चाइना तो कर नहीं सकते. सॉरी, चाइना में बैन है जो जी. तो इंडिया की ऑडियंस को अगर तुम टारगेट करोगे तो इजीली तुमको ज्यादा से ज्यादा नंबर्स मिल जाएंगे. आई विल से नंबर्स. But if you're targeting money, then no point of targeting Indian audience.
There's the nest egg in the mid from OG.
इंडिया के 1000 लोगों को तुम अगर
Positioning over the left.
अपना वीडियो दिखाओगे ज्यादा 10 या 20 रुपए कमा पाओगे ज्यादा से ज्यादा. वहीं
To put himself in
अगर तुम इंग्लैंड की ऑडियंस को भी मान लेते हैं, ऑस्ट्रेलिया को नहीं, ऑस्ट्रेलिया में जितने 1000 लोगों को दिखाओगे तो 1500 रुपए कमा लोगे. मतलब समझ रहे हो डिफरेंस. इंडिया के 1000 लोगों को दिखाओगे तो 20 रुपए मिलेंगे.
super connected near
वहीं अगर ऑस्ट्रेलिया के 1000 लोगों को दिखाओगे तो 1500 रुपए मिलेंगे.
as SCM go on the hunt.
He comes in.
किधर दिखाना चाहोगे,
They do.
किसको दिखाना चाहोगे फिर?
OG still fighting Tom though. Super comes in, doesn't connect with Bobby on the way back. Yoshi with a jump
ये कुछ देख के कुछ मिलता है क्या? यस, पिन्स मिलती है, रिवॉर्ड्स मिलते हैं,
down.
बहुत कुछ मिलता है.
Just capitalizing the nest egg pops and he is slowed. Toonie knows that as well and was considering the roll a bit thought better of it as Bobby
Oh, nice.
the scraps there. Yoshi
And TRB is losing first one, I guess.
lead as well. Tribe Gaming, you've got to get back in position here.
Toonie making the same move once more, and it works every single time. Bobby pushing in, 1,500 damage per shot. Super comes in, damage gear activated as well. 3,600 on both hits of the super. Gotcha gadget is popped as well.
Even पाकिस्तान का जो
They're going to be continuous. They're going to keep on coming through. Yoshi making the move, gets some good damage, but they're pinned.
इवन पाकिस्तान का भी जो हमारे से ज्यादा ही है.
For 30 seconds on the clock, Tribe
ऑलरेडी बहुत सारे 10 रुपए जोड़ो.
here to bring this one back.
बहुत सारे 10 रुपए जोड़ो. किसके लिए भाई?
Again, they've got to get forwards. They've got to get the
And they are lost.
as we say that
फिर
down.
तो ज्यादा होगा ना.
She is weak on the left-hand side.
अरे भाई मेरे,
But the touch from
कितने व्यूज ले लोगे?
landing on point, and I feel like here SCM just completely push. If Toonie wants to roll it, he will, and you still got to take care of it. There's not enough time, Trav.
And with that, GG's.
Finish this one off.
Oh yeah,
Him. Wonderful
STM nice.
moves were just too good for Tribe to be able to deal with.
I said going in, I really like the draft. SCMN knew that if they could just kind of keep being
Gold Arm Gulch is the second one.
Drage, and despite some early gadgets to try.
रिवॉर्ड कैसे मिलता है? रिवॉर्ड के लिए मैंने अभी एक वेबसाइट डाली थी .brawlstars.com. वहां पर आपको जाना है.
It's absolutely
वहां पर राइट हैंड साइड पर आपको ये क्वेश्चंस वगैरह आते हैं, ऑप्शनल क्वेश्चन होते हैं, उसमें 4 में से एक आपको चूज करना होता है.
pitches though.
ऐसे क्लेम करते हो. यहाँ पे अगर आप जैसे ऑलरेडी ब्रॉल स्टार्स लाए हैं, ब्रॉल स्टार्स पे क्लिक करोगे तो आपके ब्रॉल स्टार्स से मैसेज सेक्शन में रिवॉर्ड पहुंच जाएंगे. अगर हम बात करें क्या क्या रिवॉर्ड्स मिलना है तो भाई ये इतनी लंबी लिस्ट है. जैसे जैसे आपके पॉइंट्स मिलते जाएंगे आपको ये रिवॉर्ड्स मिलते जाएंगे. मेन रिवॉर्ड आपको अगर देखा जाए तो मेन रिवॉर्ड इज जस्ट फॉर
Benson, I think
these spins. Hello, perfection is bad. Hey, who are you rooting for? Zeta Division.
down, they start to push forwards even more and just
I'm rooting for the Zeta division, bro.
collect. There's so much
लिंक भेजो. अरे भेजा तो था भाई. चलो फिर से भेज देता हूँ.
wasn't there on the side of Tribe Gaming to be able to count.
Here you go, Keen.
At all. Look at the stats. Drage 86 stats.
There's the link. I'm just gonna pin it. Otherwise, each person will come and ask for it. So I've just pinned the link.
And that one breakthrough play is going to really mess up the control.
So these are the rewards. If you get more points, you get to unlock more things.
As you mentioned as well,
Simple as that.
that time at the very early start of the game where Tuni was earning super, that was
Try for man. Okay, nice. Perfection is bad. Let's see.
knockout,
But
of course, being in the game mode.
which tribe you are supporting? Tribe Gaming NA or EU?
So far though, and I believe Tribe
Because
as well.
Tribe Gaming EU is playing right now, but they are just behind by one set.
Otherwise,
Let's hope they just come back with a good one.
winning it. It's a best of three, and they've got the momentum.
It's a best of 3, so if they lose this set, they will just lose the chance for going on to the semi-finals.
Bring it back and knock it. It is a great game mode for them, I've got to say. I've seen them many a time doing well here and able to keep their composure until those final moments. It is so important to do so, but again, the draft, it's so important to get right. Arguably for me, knockout is probably one of the game modes where you've got to really harness everything within your might to do so. If you get this draft wrong, then it really can be quite disastrous.
I feel like this map is kind of that throwers galore map, you know, Sprout, Tick, if you can secure those. Even occasionally a Grom can sneak in, and we know how bad Grom is in the meta as well. Just shows how good throwers are on this map. You really need to take advantage of either banning them or picking them early on. And there's going to be a coin flip. Whoever gets that coin flip surely is going to have the throwers banned out against them from the opposing team.
Well, there's one brawler in particular that shines for me is that Yoshi on that Sprout is a fierce thing, and I wouldn't be at all surprised to see SCMN taking no chances there with a ban on that. And we know that Tom as well loves to play Tick, so I feel like actually in terms of the brawlers that Tribe like to use here, that they're quite consistent with them. Let's see if SCMN pick up on those things. They are later going to be banning the Fan, banning Eve, and banning Tick. So they are banning Tick there. Bans on the side of Tribe Gaming EU are Piper, Bell, and Sprout.
In my eyes, I think we can kind of guess who did have the coin flip here. I kind of imagine STMN had it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Tribe are banning out the Bell early on, they're banning out the Piper, they're banning out
Never seen a better Sprout than Yoshi.
this of Fang and the Tick. They're trying to leave a
But Sprout is being banned by their own team.
get rid of it.
Shattuck coming in as well for the first time.
Let's go. Back to the match.
And out here, that is going to be really tough here for SCMN. They've got to really eradicate that.
We need a comeback.
They are doing so quite well so far by pushing straight into the mid there,
Oh.
as well, which is going to obviously deteriorate damage over time, but taken quickly care of. But I feel like Tribe needs to spread out a little bit or start to just kind of bring the pace down. If they get towards the overtime scenario where the smoke starts to come in, they can really utilize their comp.
Oh.
Really nice early shots as well. Should be fairly close to his super after those shots did tick down.
Nice. One shot connected.
Last out this round enough to get his super, which is going to be absolutely devastating in the late game for STMN. If they don't get it, Tom should be on the road to getting his super as well there. Yoshi secures his, and STMN haven't got any yet.
Oh, look at that. Big roll.
Oh, no.
He's going to survive, but he's got the pull as well. Drake's going to
Is it going to? No. No, nice shot. Nice super, but it's gonna be trade.
and the smoke has yet to come.
But the good thing is,
Splash by Yoshi to
Genie's out.
push.
They have the Genie.
Get tapped up by
Genie's out.
once more. Bobby's low, but he's got the gadget. Tom hits him
No. Nice.
down, and OG's going to be splashed. Has the flight.
And
Yoshi just
good match.
I thought that was a clear takes to the air moment there, and it may have well just been able to save the lives of SCMN. Reese loading. I believe the players are still in game. They look still focused on the game, so I believe it's just the spectator that we're waiting to come back into play. But what
And we have got the spectators glitch. लिंक ओपन करके क्या करना है?
we're just waiting for
लिंक ओपन करने के बाद आपको अपने सुपरसेल अकाउंट से लॉगिन करना है. जो भी सुपरसेल अकाउंट आप अपने ब्रॉल स्टार्स में यूज करते हैं उसको ही यूज करके आपको लॉगिन करना है, ताकि वो लिंक हो जाए आपके ब्रॉल स्टार अकाउंट से और डायरेक्टली आपको रिवॉर्ड आपके ब्रॉल स्टार्स अकाउंट में मिल जाए.
have another round to watch.
I didn't really expect the Daryl pick,
find that situation helpful.
but I think he's comfortable with that. Then no. They're already leading. Nice.
Now that expression makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, well, take
That spectators glitch made us.
Tom and Drage remain against OG, and this is a clutchable situation. If you're going to do it, you're going to do it with the spray damage of OG.
And
Flight is as well, trying to make most use of his super as he can't use it next round if he does lose it. Goes in, lands on Tom, and the
And GG's.
from the Tribe players.
Nice. They are still on the competition.
Goes the way of Tribe Gaming EU and Viva there trying to rile up the crowd to show their support, but much better. Signs of life, Trav. We haven't got to get the CPR on standby just yet. They're bringing themselves back to life in knockout.
Avivo, the Tribe hype man, getting the crowd rallied up for the win.
Set to game 2.
Scouting this right-hand side lane, left side is where all of Tribe do lie though, and
Come on, Gene. Gene should be the main target.
just absolutely flawless.
Super Totem goes down there from Tom. Some mines there will follow shortly if it can survive long enough, but Bobby does take it down. I think the wide
Come on, finish the Gene. Finish the Gene. Oh no.
forced to retreat there.
And he needs pull.
Dre's just a bit
Needs pull late game.
but he goes down this.
Oh no.
Mine's going to come down. Tooney's got pull as well. Does reveal himself out the bush though, so they do know he has it. They can avoid it. Janet's going to get tapped up as well. Yoshi hits some great shots. Has his splash also. He's in a wonderful position to use it right now. Drake.
And he's one down. One down.
Absolutely insane from Tom.
Let's see.
He has the flight. Tooney has the pull, but it's still a 2v2. Great avoid of the super to keep himself in the mix.
Tom is a dangerous player.
Oh, he's very low. Gene is very low.
OG low. Tom though gets a clutch of
Trade is done.
live here. It's OG against Yoshi in a 1v1 scenario.
Yoshi has the range though. OG hits.
No, 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 no. That was close.
Men take this round.
Ah, GG's.
Going in yet again instantly.
Yeah.
Precarious position for Tribe Gaming EU. It was a great start, but they did not finish strong as SC Men stopped.
Now Gene is having a pull, so one person is gonna be dead for sure.
As well, whereas Tribe are looking a little bit more sad on that side of things. Now
And I don't know who's gonna be dead, one person, but one person is gonna be dead for sure. Well, Gene is having
one more to bait out though.
a
Tooney
pull available for it.
well, and now Drage has his super as well, ticking over time.
OG can take to the air if he wishes. And
And
magic hands can,
nope.
if he can do it. Pushing back Tribe onto the right hand side of the map here and starting to hurt the situation. Drake has got his role now as well, and that
And push, nope. Just dropped it.
is very slow, very cautiously, and I think rightly so.
Tribe are backing off quite heavily though, they're scared.
Oh no, 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 no.
Men can rain down, the Rory comes in, he hits the ball.
And nice.
Onto him as well. OG takes flight, but Drage is out of there. Hangs Tom out to dry in the process though, and he might be taken down, and it might
Come
make
on, heal him. Oh no.
but it's not enough. The inject.
Nice.
G, and now they're pushing Bobby. They should
Nice. Oh yeah.
Tribe. Man,
Nice. Now it's so exciting, yes.
Double take down the end there from
Now this is a game changer. Whoever gonna win this one, they will get this
there to take it all himself, but
round.
goal is what matters most. We are tied up in this round. If Tribe can win this last little game, this last little sliver, they will tie up the sets.
Come on.
Bo away from the rest of the team, doesn't want him to be in a position where he can try and get these mines from hitting shots. Yoshi needs to be wary of OG pushing down this bottom side, should I say. Bobby managed to pick up his super.
Why haven't they banned this Janet?
Drake's got his roll there, and he does tend to favour the top part of the map for it to get a longer distance to travel straight onto the Rico, which is probably his preferred.
Oh, not even one shot connect. Now, finally, one shot.
Yoshi onto Tooney, and again, keeping that gene eradicated is a key moment here for Tribe. They've got to really take down the healing abilities of that brawler.
Yeah, Tribe supers have been the moneymakers though, and they're definitely lacking them at this point.
Bridges charged up, and no. Wrong.
Traded out. Yoshi has his splash. He's ready for him to land, but he has to use it defensively. OG
Come on.
He falls, but Bobby moving forward. Gets it.
Nice. Come back. Yay. GG's.
A scream from
Now with that, sets equal. Now whoever gonna win Super Beach Brawl Ball match gonna go for the semi-finals.
We did say it was going to be a close one, probably the closest one of the day, and it's living up to that.
Yeah, GG. Yes, GG's. Good game.
Now, we are going to be all down to Super Beach to decide it.
some highlights as well. There were some fantastic moments, some very, very clutch endings here as well. And then,
Oh,
maybe
that was actually भाई साहब पूरा intense moment था हाँ भाई
so close on some
भाई
fouls there.
oh no not crazy
Yeah, just some great clutches.
Yeah.
The closest seconds it looks like
yes let's go
flight, I think he still was ticking down from the Byron damage, so probably would have fallen down at the same time regardless and not be able to drop that. But Bowmine clutching up there as well, because he could have turned that around.
Look at the reaction.
Oh, my word. Well,
Hello, good kids, man. I started working now.
oh, big.
Okay, cool.
Bobby and Yoshi there, average damage very, very high in their favor. Drage as well, you know, was being more passive.
Oh boy.
Really with Daryl is a bring out towards the very end, and Toonie as well on the side.
Byron is having more damage than Daryl.
Force of trying to get that magic hand to connect.
Almost
More sensitive,
triple the damage.
a bit more on the shallow side.
Yeah, well,
Byron is having more damage
getting the majority.
than our attacker itself.
Drake was just sweeping in and getting those assassinations.
Mostly Byron is a healer, but he's working as an attacker.
Damage and allowing Yoshi
Nice.
to have that fight.
Okay, we are down to the brawl ball, and who are gonna win this set will go on to the semi-finals. Let's go.
Very fast and
How much points? Who, me? Right now I'm having 3,290 points.
Time as well as a consideration here. All the cover, all the boxes, all the bush.
3,290 points I'm having.
Stage of the games.
Let's go.
You've got to kind of think ahead, you know, and then the comps as well can make a big difference with that. Do you want to go with
I want to see Ash on this map. Let's see
early goal and then try
if
some solid
who is gonna be choosing what.
down the clock? Do you want to wait for overtime and then try to make it a longer ranged affair?
Yeah, well, I'm intrigued to see if, you know, STMN and especially, you know, Toonie living up to his name of playing those tankier brawls. I'd love to see an Ash come in on this map. It'd be wonderful to see how EU fares against the NA Ash that is so notorious.
Oh, I love it. I love it. The memes are riding high today. And yeah, I mean, you know, we hear a lot from North America and LATAM North about Ash. And, you know, you've only got to go to Twitter to kind of be able to catch up with all of that. Are we going to see it or not? That's the question. And if we do see it, how our Tribe Gaming
Hold up.
to be able to defend it?
I'm on 3010. Nice.
Playing it, but again, you know, teams have been scrimming in private and bringing out all their magic tricks. So, okay, they're actually banning it. Ash banned for Tribe, as well as Squeak and the Barley, Janet and Ems and Surge banned for STMN.
Ash gone banned. Lol. Yes, Ash has got banned. Oof, I missed 290 points.
I imagine STMN did have an early...
Yeah, 280 points for now, yes.
Yeah, I do fully.
Never mind.
Honestly,
You can get it. Pistol,
you can do a ton of work.
5 more matches,
And that was actually
excluding this one. Come on, let's go to the match.
knockouts by STMN, so that could be something which they were maybe giving away to Tribe Gaming, so they want to bring it out.
Come on, Tribe Gaming.
Very good on the assassinations.
Yeah, unusual to see Fang in this day and age, but a great pinch from Drage and some curveballs hit from Tom, getting them a good early position. Yoshi comes in, but gets stunned on his way through. OG having to backtrack a little bit, but Tom's got the super.
Boom.
As well, gets the shots and gets the takedown.
Sandy.
Wow, making a
Oh, no, 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 no.
coming in with the pinch, and Tom's there as well.
I believe there's 2 gadgets used there from Toonie on the Sweet Dream stun of the Sandy, so only 1 more remaining, and that's actually a really fantastic thing to keep on the defense. So if Tribe
Nice.
gain some momentum, they may not have that to hand. That's something to consider.
Nice.
That was a wise move as Tribe are gaining some good momentum, and STMN need a reset. This is a great
What?
point of advantage here for Tribe Gaming. If
He
they
just thrown his super. Where? To whom?
That SCMN throw down a super and Tribe take control of the Sandy super. They put a Gale Twister on the ball to try keep it in the corner, play for the late game. They see the Fang and they know he wants those walls up, not down.
It's a great comp from STMN in the defensive sense. You got the Sweet Dream style of the Sandy, you got the Twister from
सुबह से एक ही गेम कंपनी है जो
through their.
iPad अलाउ करता है मोबाइल गेम कॉम्पिटिशंस के लिए.
That's all they can do at the moment now.
पहले तो PUBG में भी अलाउड ही था.
Maybe some max speed will help get quickly back into the mid.
I think regardless,
Tribe are better in your time.
still have have the spike in the overtime, but Tooney's trying to make a move now.
What?
There.
What?
Done from the Yoshi gadget. He says
That was close.
kick. Dash.
Oh no. Oh no.
Flow 2 gets the
Oh no. Pass the ball. Pass the ball. Pass the ball. Drake, pass the ball.
That's the first time I've ever seen a Sandy stun on the offensive not pay off. You're going to hand it to Yoshi there, the way they handled that situation, as that would have been a disastrous time to concede.
Nice. Pass the ball.
Down, OG and Bobby got to defend now.
Heal him. 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 Heal him.
Gadget as well to have more.
Nice.
Come out,
But
probably fall in.
Byron is down.
Yoshi's not going to go for the ball. He leaves it. He sees Tooney, doesn't want to
नहीं नहीं अलाउ नहीं था. अरे भाई 2019 में अलाउड था.
anyway, so keeps it there, and they're going to play the patient game.
That took a lot, really, because I was thinking, why? Why would you not get the ball out then? But they want to get this overtime, take down there, and have a clean swipe for the ball here. 10 seconds remain, and we're going to be going.
COD मोबाइल भी अलाउ नहीं करता iPad.
Very, very good position here. Toonie as well, getting a lot of damage.
Oh yeah.
But there is the sandstorm.
And we are on to the overtime. Let's see what's gonna be happening now.
How much longer can they hold on, Trav?
Yoshi falls low. They're going to have to retreat. Bobby coming in with a super.
Tribe is very low. All 3% are low for health now. And now Sandy, I guess Sandy is having one gadget left.
And Tom trying to work for a super. Oh, Yoshi comes in again. Gets some good damage to both low as both those damage gears are activated.
No superstar on the side of Tribe Gaming E. Tom has his now, but that would have been a great time to have a long shot at the goal. Bobby is low there as well as Tooney.
Okay. Nice, nice, nice.
Spikes have been forcing
27 seconds, 25 seconds.
spot. I don't know where this is going to. It could be a good time to try to tie this one out, Trap.
Bro,
Some shots. He's getting taken low. Sandy coming in to sweep things up. Gale.
why they are getting their ball onto their area? I couldn't understand. My aim is better when I started playing on iPad Pro.
He tanks it, and it was only one shot from
Why they are just
SCMN.
got the ball onto their side?
Oh my word! How did STMN hold on so long on the defensive? I've never seen a defensive quite like it, taking it all the way to overtime and then keeping their composure. Match point then for STMN. Tribe on the back foot. They have so much ability of control
What say again?
to get a goal, Trap.
Yeah, they looked so good throughout the game. Tom gets a big shot in.
I was saying why they bring the ball down to their area now.
Missing a lot of splashes. I think he did it once again there. Yoshi trying to pinch back though. OG's going to fall down. Tooney going to fall low as well. Is going to be taken down. Try to establish control.
बॉल को अपने साइड में क्यों फेंका? जी मैं बोल रहा हूँ. Why they are throwing ball to in our own area?
Yoshi coming
Why
back.
did they corner it? Yes, that is what I'm saying.
Healing, but the speed there from OG bringing Bobby and Tooney quickly down their lane side and a push coming in.
Like cornering the ball is okay, but when it is overtime and nowhere to save it, then why save it on your own side? Just throw onto their side, na, so that they need to get it in there. Too much pressure. Yeah, let's see.
Attempting to bring the ball out.
This is the
Yoshi on the heel.
oh.
A great time here as the speed from OG comes in. Bobby as well looking for that super. Probably one shot away from it now. This is a disastrous moment here. Tribe, no.
Now this is okay.
The ball here. Drake
This is okay because there is a
HP, but now Bobby can super this out maybe. No, he's leaving it in the corner.
this is okay because you are having obstacles already available there to save the ball. But when there is overtime, no obstacle to remain. So then why to just keeping the ball onto your side? Just throw it farther away. Simple as that.
Super him and Drage both about the same level of HP as the connection shot from Drage will tickle him down further. Bobby on the left hand side gets that takedown, and right now
They couldn't push up into a max speed.
defense.
Yoshi has got a super, but so has Sandy. Throws it down. They need to take advantage of this moment now. Drage is still going to remain low. Has a super, though, and Yoshi does as well to deflate this push, but need to make use of both of them.
Sandstorm goes down, OG creeping his way forwards. Drage connects with the splash there and forces him back. Yoshi goes in, stuns out, Tuning gets
No, come on. Pass the ball, pass the ball.
30 seconds on the clock.
Pass.
Because the Gale here is dangerous on the side of Bobby. You want to eradicate that brawler going into overtime.
Drage hitting those necessary taps. 3 over the right side to provide the speed, but
15 seconds.
trying to keep that ball away. Tooney going to move in, but taken down.
Oh, nice.
Gets hit hard by Tom.
Nice.
Now Drage
10 seconds.
moving forward, but Gale has the but they have the defensive measure. Drage falls as well, so no backup.
Now 3, 2, and 1. Overtime. Come on.
Bobby pushing forward because Bobby's range is too much of a threat here. Look out for Tooney if he gets that Sweet Dreams. The Sandstorm coming in as well. It's going to be a big threat here. He's pushing forward to the ball. Yoshi goes in, gets the takedown. 3 versus 2.
No. Very low.
Yoshi remains. Drage gets the hit required for his super, which is going to be a big move in this last portion of the game. OG has his as well. That is a.
They need a goal.
They have the super.
Byron कौन है? Byron is Drage.
Slowed down in the way through as well. Bobby is getting hit by the splash. No healing really.
But I don't know why he has taken the. Oh no! That is the easiest.
Bobby
And with that, Tribe is out of the competition, and with the estimate goes for the semi-finals.
Finals.
Nice.
Later on today, and Tribe Gaming EU, the
Ooh.
number seed of EMEA, exit the competition.
Brawls are allowed iPad because the view is same on our device.
in the early stages of a ladder. STMN sticking true to it. They win the game. Very, very close, I will say. They brought it back, but then shut down directly in Brawl Ball.
Well, Trav, we've got to confirm for social media is any vibes greater than the EMEA vibes. A great day for STMN as they continue on.
But in PUBG we get extra wide view, and in Brawl Stars we get black parts inside.
Yeah,
That's true.
more but STMN thoroughly deserving the win, I will say. Played absolutely incredibly towards the late portion of the game. They knew
Never mind. I still unlocked the reward.
moment for STMN.
Blame it. I have Brawl Stars.
Very close, I will say. Just in the closing few seconds, they knew what they had to do, waiting for overtime and taking advantage of the extra range.
It really came down to Brawl Ball, you know, Tribe made great opportunities for themselves, but they didn't capitalize and go for the goal, whereas STMN just pulled down the clock every single time, knowing full well that if they get to overtime, they can make it count, and that's why Gale was such a great thing to draft, and likely to be one of the first brawls they did draft, as we know in Brawl Ball. Gale...
I bet में PUBG खेलना और Brawl Stars दोनों ही
Early draft always they would
फायदा है.
surely maybe Fangs usually pick later on in the game, so it's surprising they actually did that. Well, there is the goals, Bobby. Scoring all of them.
But donuts on the side of Tribe Gaming, and you're not a goal scoring opportunity. Well, goal scoring opportunities, but none that were capitalized on their side of things. But
So I was saying, Yosh was playing Byron in the knockout round, and he was playing very good with that thing.
that's going to be a big one.
Then why to just switch
So,
that brawler with another player?
and now it was
If one person is going with that brawler, very nice,
really
and you already know he is already on your own team,
said. There's a few memes back and forth.
and we have just seen him playing
Maybe
in knockout just before that. And if you're just going for that brawler only, then why not
Themselves,
tell him to play with the Byron?
but what a
Okay,
start.
versus AQM.
Our next matchup for you guys over at home. We're going to throw to Barney for a moment. We'll be right back.
That's gonna be difficult, but
You kick off the mid.
I guess we should go with AQM.
If you're only just joining us, we had our opening match with Zeta Division 1 taking a 2-0 victory over Team Queso.
Let's go.
Just had STMN versus Tribe Gaming EU, and STMN close shave, I have to say, but taking the 2-1 victory. What an incredible performance so far. I have to say, you know, they're only just getting warmed up here on stage, and
They all can afford iPad, so no problem.
brutal form.
No XP in iPad for browser. I mean, it appears larger.
All
Yeah.
of the noise that's happening here at DreamHack. It's a difficult situation to be in, but you know what? Triumphing over that, Zeta Division 1 and STMN, congratulations to them. Now, a crucial element of a LAN event.
And looks easy to aim. Yeah.
I'm surrounded by crowds of people that absolutely love esports and love Brawl Stars, indeed, right? So I have the absolutely OP job of doing the giveaways live on stage. And there's nothing the gaming community loves more than free stuff, am I right? We have a great crowd here. I love this already. Let's go DreamHack. Right, I have plushies, I have t-shirts, I have figurines to give out for across all 3 days of being here at DreamHack. So don't worry if you don't get one today, and don't worry if you're at home as well, because we have plenty of stuff for you guys to get involved in as well at event.brawlstars.com. So, what's this guy's name? 3, 2, 1. That's right. He's really the MVP of this whole event, let's be honest, already. And we're only 2 matches into day 1 in the Beatles t-shirt. Good man, that is incredible. So yes, do not forget that you can earn in-game rewards if you go to event.brawlstars.com, so make sure you take part in all of those polls, okay? Speaking of the task at hand that we have right now, we have a new friendly face joining us at the caster's desk. It is, of course, Teddy, who is joining Ark. What's going on, guys?
Thank you very much, Banks. And yeah, Teddy, great to have you here as well. We've subbed out Trav. What do you make of what you've seen so far? And a grand pleasure to be back by your side.
Man, it's been crazy already. Very bad for EMEA, and as an EMEA guy, a little scared for what's the rest to come for today. But man, I'm excited. Great matches for our opening 2 matches.
And more great matches to come. Next up, we've got Tribe Gaming NE taking on AC Milan Clash. I think it's time that we welcome them to the stage. Let's give a big hand for Tribe Gaming NE and AC Milan Clash.
All right, quite
3. Okay. AC Milan Clash has won 3.
them once more. They've struggled in international events against this region. Let's see if they can go past AQM this time around. AQM, they looked good, man. At the TPX event in Portugal just a few weeks ago.
यार जितने टॉय हैं इसके पास एक तो मेरे को भी भेज सकता है
It was a very close affair.
वीजली तुम भी ले सकते हो, बस उसके लिए तुमको कंटेंट क्रिएटर बनना पड़ेगा, फिर फ्री में आएंगी चीजें,
Like you rightly said,
Like,
it was a very
स्पाइक का प्लशी आएगा,
fresh chance to prove themselves here.
उसके बाद फिर ये भी आएगा,
Next, and 67%,
रिवॉर्ड्स।
3%. That is the closest votes we've had all day.
Yeah, that might
कंटेंट क्रिएटर बन जाओ, फ्री में चीजें मिलेंगी।
last
तो ये कौन सा मैप है भाई
Mr. P. This
जिसमें ये ऐसी डिजाइन बनी हुई है?
for it too. That could be one of the brawlers that decided.
ये तो मैंने आज तक ध्यान नहीं दिया, कौन सा मैप है भाई ये
All of the regions, I feel like LATAM South are still the number one.
जिसमें इतनी डिटेलिंग दी हुई है?
Sort of really outrageous ideas that just work at the end of the
I
day.
came to know the correct answer.
Of course, of
This is why I'm saying, if I'm
can expect
doing the wrong thing, then also you can go for the right thing.
today versus BT Zim.
If I am wrong, then also you are right.
Clash.
सिंपल। गोल्डी तुमको ऐसे टाइप का गिफ्ट नहीं मिलते,
What are you thinking?
मेरे को क्यों मिलेंगे भाई? मैं कोई कंटेंट क्रिएटर थोड़ी हूँ। आई एम नॉट अ कंटेंट क्रिएटर ब्रो, व्हाई आई विल बी गेटिंग रिवॉर्ड?
They could definitely pull off the underdog in this case.
It's a really
It's map from S1 season 1.
been dropped on
Okay, I haven't been playing for that long, so no idea.
one sets since the March monthly finals. March, April, and May had fantastic performances. Tribe dropped 6 out of 24. That last,
वो VR वाला मैप है।
not a great
अरे
one.
हाँ, VR वाला मैप है, तब भी आज तक मैंने ये चीज कहीं किसी मैप पे ध्यान नहीं दिया, मतलब ऐसा कुछ हो।
The finals so far.
That is what I'm saying.
Similar journey actually, winning the March and April finals, but yeah, in May not quite as solid. That could be problematic here if they did manage to work on those issues. I mean, they're on the same boat, so they better come
It's environment from today's jam grab map.
Brawl Stars.
अच्छा,
So true, so true. Tribe had a little bit of an issue in April, but they are coming back off that big win of May, and that was the same month that AC Milan Clash had their worst performance of the year so far. So again, time for AC Milan Clash to shake off the cobwebs, and Tribe Gaming NA probably still riding that high off the back of that one. So probably in a very good spot, but again, it does come down to a lot of the draft and a lot of the preparation that leads up to today.
Absolutely. So preparation is
it's from season 1, but it's still
full bans
in game, I guess.
specifically for
Nice.
obviously, of course, the maps and the meta as well. And then regarding the draft, there are so many factors to take into consideration, especially for Canal Grande. Eve is a brawler that just needs to be gone. It's so good because obviously being able to hover above water, I mean, there's just a huge river in the middle of the map.
Yeah, it's pretty much in the map name, isn't it? You got a canal, bring Eve, I think is the moral of the story there. And yeah, definitely, we haven't seen that much of her today already. So
Have you done dinner? Yeah, already done.
big shout, as well as Janet as well. We've seen a little bit of Janet, more than I actually expected to see, considering in what a good place she
लगता है डिस्कॉर्ड से ही चैट करते हैं।
is. And family watching at home, I'm sure. A lot of love there. Giving an A.
Yeah, I talked to AQM after their LAN just a couple weeks ago, and one of their main concern was how loud their opponents were. Tribe that can be just as
ईव को ये लोग नर्फ क्यों नहीं करते? ऑलरेडी इतने सारे नर्फ तो दे दिए,
Honestly, I
अब
feel
क्या चाहते हो?
better on the
उसको व्हीलचेयर पे बैठा दें?
screams then. I know the players are having fun, and that makes us have fun as well, more so than ever before. It's great to be back in this environment. LAN is where Brawl belongs.
it's where it shines, man. It's definitely where it shines.
Well, again, players are getting themselves warmed up for now, and that draft, as we spoke about, being such a crucial part of that. I want to talk a little bit as well about
ज़्यादा नर्फ चाहिए।
the Tribe Gaming roster this year.
हाँ, ऐसा कर देना चाहिए, 5 सेकंड से ज़्यादा पानी के ऊपर रहे तो डूब जाए। बोले यार, तैरना पड़ेगा।
Last year's time, but he just sits right in Tribe. He just feels like he's belonged there for years.
Yeah, he's been filling a lot of the holes that they had in the roster. They looked incredible throughout the last year.
Sorry.
He solidified things with his freshness, and he's a young player, very talented, very good mechanically as well, and it's something they needed, and they got this change now.
His star power is broken.
We'll have to see how it pays off today.
Yeah, Corey going to take a bit of a backseat today.
अगर ऐसा लगता है कि इसकी स्टार पावर है तो जैसे सब ब्रॉलर्स के ऊपर बार आता है ना, जैसे बीबी का बार आता है कि भाई इतना जब बार चार्ज होएगा तभी तुम्हारा वो जो एक अलग से स्टार पावर है वो वर्क करेगी, वैसा उसके साथ कर दो। 5 सेकंड का बार रिफिल दे दो, मतलब भले ही तुम कितना भी अटैक कर लो, जब तुम्हारा बार फुल होगा तभी तुम्हारा वो स्टार पावर जो है वर्क करेगा। तो ये भी एक फंडा है जो कि अप्लाई किया जा सकता है कि अगर तुमको लगता है कि भाई उसका स्टार पावर बहुत ज्यादा ओपी है, तो ऐसा टाइप का नर्फ भी दिया जा सकता है जिसमें 5 सेकंड का बार जो है वो यूज होगा। What is the IPS DPS 994 in 2022?
Well, it's in the LATAM South region in the monthly finals, one of the most exciting in
And the answer is
to watch, but it's
as Livy.
jerseys
So if you want the correct answer, go for as Livy.
magics
As Livy is the answer.
again.
Is Livy, as Livy, is Livy, whatever it is.
See some smiles from there, maybe later on in the day, but for now,
How was to see the wheelchair?
You have to be right.
इस गेम का बस ऑटो एम हटाओ, बस इतना ही चाहता हूँ।
You can't fix it until the
ऑटो एम हटाओ, उससे क्या होगा?
afford to give a free set away, so you need to be absolutely on point. Usually,
Then his will you change supers with Shelly,
very big.
Primo, etc.
You might want to try to go crazy. I think in this
Well, that's what I want to nerf close range, high damage brawlers.
well, for me, I've already put my predictions out when the bracket was released. I did put down Tribe Gaming NA to take this one, 67% at home over at event.brawlstars.com. I think the same thing as me. But head over there, make sure that you connect your Supercell ID to the site, and head over there, ask some trivia along the way if you just missed out on your predictions coming into this matchup, but you're able to earn exclusive in-game rewards. We've got a new Thorn pin for the MSI as well as the K-Up Cup pin. Double points.
I wrote his in place of how.
Yeah, exactly. This is your opportunity to catch up in points if you're a little bit behind and get those pins secured. Dude, this is gonna be a scary match. Seeing the
Who
two,
win, bro?
I have no clue what to expect anymore.
Previous match, if you are asking, then here's the result.
Casting him almost
In first one, Seated Vision 1 as usual won the match. Second, STMN won the match. This is the third match between Tribe Gaming NA versus AC Milan Clash. You can choose any team, but I have chosen AC Milan Clash for now.
ultimately you got to bring your all, and with people,
Side effect of
that's a new
using
had to
mobile after iPad is charging on site.
Scary too. But draft
Yeah.
is in. Daryl Tick, Bell, banned out. The Eve
Typing errors.
Tick ban, as a matter of fact, and as well as the Janet on the side of AC Milan Clash. What do you think of those picks, Ark?
I love Mortis. It's a bold pick, and the bow as well with the Byron can do a great deal. But on the other side, Tribe are going for control.
बस अलगाटो कनेक्ट करके स्ट्रीम करने के लिए पीसी कितने का चाहिए?
It's a very, very
सिर्फ अलगाटो कनेक्ट करते पीसी?
All right.
मैं तुमको
Is on
यही बोल सकता हूँ, फिर भी तुमको कम से कम
Blue start off early on so far. Just gonna play for control.
कुछ चीजें चाहिए जिसके लिए तुमको जरूरत पड़ेगी। कम से कम i10 जनरेशन के ऊपर तुम्हारा प्रोसेसर होना ही चाहिए।
bit close to
अब वो कितने में भी आ सकता है, 20 से पीसी में भी आ सकता है वो तो, लेकिन ये कॉमन रिक्वायरमेंट है। अगर तुमको अच्छे से स्ट्रीम करना है एलगाटो लगा के, तो i5 से ऊपर कोई से प्रोसेसर चलेगा। AMD में है तो AMD Ryzen 5 होना चाहिए कम से कम।
Is getting shut down.
Ryzen 5 5000 के ऊपर हो तो ज़्यादा अच्छी बात है, 5000H हो तो और अच्छी बात है।
Tyrant will stay up for now, but that's Livy.
और
Another target that's gonna be VTZM going down in a
you choose AMG2.
Tribe gaming an A.
great wall there from Tyrant, and then we.
I have chosen AMG ATUM for now.
This is what I mean about that Mortis pick. It's a bold one, and as the utility starts to dwindle as we get to the late game as well, I wonder how it's
Elgato क्या है? Elgato is a video capture card which actually displays mobile screen onto your PC to stream.
back into the spawn and potentially be
तो अगर आपको अपना कोई भी गेमर क्यों ना हो, चाहे वो मॉर्टल, स्काउट,
turn those
डायनामो, वो सब एलगाटो यूज करते हैं। ये होता है एलगाटो। पता नहीं स्क्रीन पे दिखेगा कि नहीं, मेरा भी कनेक्टेड है
And then it's
तो हिलाऊंगा तो नहीं, काम नहीं आएगा।
turn around him right
तो
now.
एलगाटो इज एलगाटो,
Blue star
वीडियो कैप्चर कार्ड होता है, सीधी सी बात है।
was laid, but it feels like Ace Man Club
मिनिमम 35 चाहिए। हाँ कह सकते हो 35K।
there.
हेलो समवन न्यू डबल, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर फॉलोइंग अस ऑन ट्विच।
He gets a lot of damage onto his Louis cycles the super. He's going back into the tri-spawn. Don't do that, Kurt. Not this.
Oh, what?
He's gonna go down for it. Blue Star back with try with a 5-star lead, Teddy.
Yeah, this is looking absolutely awesome for Tribe Gaming and A 5 stars and AC Man Clash. They're far away, they're low HP. There's no way to turn things around at this point.
Nice, good one.
Tribe lock.
Oh, thanks. I wondered that how to stream from mobile with PC.
So well, it was just that moment of weakness when they were pushed back into the spawn, and Kaido just had to get out there. Went on the aggressive, and his starts looked really good, but then so low on HP, he had nowhere to go. He kind of had to.
पैसा गेमिंग फोन लो और स्ट्रीम कर लो मस्त.
All right, let's see if AC
अब वैसे अगर तुमको अगर
second game Kaido
फेस कैम वगैरह नहीं करना है और कम क्वालिटी का माइक भी चलेगा तुमको तो फिर तो मोबाइल से डायरेक्ट स्ट्रीमिंग कर सकते हो.
they get the first
मैं भी डायरेक्ट मोबाइल से स्ट्रीम भी करता हूँ कई बार
early on. They gotta be
using Omelette Arcade, which is totally free
once more.
if you are streaming onto the one platform.
It's a great draft, honestly, from Tribe giving an A. The Sprout is a bit of a weak link with the Mortis if he's able to really capitalize.
मल्टी स्ट्रीमिंग नहीं करना तो मोबाइल से Omelette Arcade थ्रू कर सकते हो, काफी इजी है.
Very much an early
भाई नहीं भाई 35,000 के पीसी चाहिए, फोन अच्छा वाली चाहिए.
that last match starting to shine.
फोन अच्छा लीजिए. Hope you are having a great day.
Fine.
Same to you, bro. Someone new 00.
If you're a Mortis against the Gale,
I have 3180 points. Nice.
aggression from AQM will immediately get shut down. They need to burn through that utility.
And it's AC Milan Clash that have got to make the play here. They are behind. Zulan though, that's with the hand and stuns him out there. So much damage raining down from the Sprout, from the Gale. Everyone on Tribe Gaming and A's side doing their bit. And look at how quickly those
Whoa.
just got eradicated, Teddy. The communication clearly on point so far on the side of NA.
As Livy has been so deadly with some slows, yet another
Mortis is being decimated.
tease him, and that's an 11.
He's getting wrecked each time he is coming onto the field.
Amazing right now. AC Milan Clash, they need so many kills. As a matter of fact, every single player from Tribe needs to go down if they want to turn things around. AQM, they can't afford to lose a single one. Tyrant is quite low HP, but that Twister is just going to keep Kyodog away.
Mortis? Why to choose Mortis in this map? I don't know why. People just love to play Mortis in each and every map.
Coming in, it's a bit too little too late there. 13 stars to nothing. Tribe Gaming and A will
Easy set for the tribe.
That first game was close enough. The second ones, that was definitely a stomp and a half, and a really solid looking Tribe Gaming and A. Just the adaptation from game 1 and game 2 went from a good win to a dominant one.
Yeah, it was just like start slow and steady and just earn that control and then let that drive you further forwards. Like you say, that second game was far.
Only के लाख का phone है.
That's the first set then going the way of Tribe Gaming and A. AC Milan Clash are on the back foot.
Yeah, they need to turn things around now. Best of 3 is brutal. You go home so quickly if you can't bring your A game off the bat. And so far, AQM, I think they can do better, and they know it as well. That is going to be their mission coming into set 2.
That moment there, so much was thrown at Kyodog. I mean, I kind of feel bad because Tribe Gaming just knew that they were going to focus so much of their attention onto him. He can cycle so wondrously well, honestly. Left untouched, but Tribe were not taking any chances. And Zulan's energy that we saw displayed so beautifully at the World Finals last year, coming back around for MSI again.
At the stats here, the stars collected.
अब तो सस्ता हो गया.
You're right.
Which phone you have?
Zulan and Tyrant, that's already more
तो
than
जाएगा 35 का भी.
higher AQM roster.
ये वो Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus है.
Definitely one that didn't.
वो यूज कर रहा हूँ फिलहाल के लिए.
But a new set, a new game mode, a new map, and a new draft, of course. That 67% poll still very much on the side of NA and kind of playing on potentially on the players' minds if they're listening in, but we shall see. It's going to be Hard Rock Mine for Gem Grab coming up next. So a much slower paced game, I would say, if you're valuing those gems, of course. You don't want to drop them.
What are you, mysterious gamer?
That countdown and holding them until the end of that 15-second period is the name of this game.
Absolutely. So 8-Bit, one of my favorite brawlers to bring onto this map. One of the few maps where we see some 8-Bit play. Just, the sustained possibility to TP back, the HP pool. It's so good all around. But there's so many different ways of approaching it on the mid area. Piper, another great option. And there's just so many more. Recon lane, deadly as well. And who knows, we might finally see the Mr. P.
Yeah, we could do. I think it's a great map for it, honestly. Or Janet as well be a great shout and has the ability to also display information to your teammates if you're running the first star power. Ultimately as well, I think there's some Bell potential here for mid control as well.
Mysterious PUBG के पैसे
Is a great contender to be Gem.
ऐसा क्या?
Ultimately, since the speed gear coming to play as well, 8-bit, and Brawl
भाई जब बारिश होती है तो अच्छा लगता है. जैसी बारिश बंद होती है
maps like Hot.
शुरुआत में वो ठंडा मौसम तो होता नहीं है, जो ह्यूमिडिटी आती है ना पसीना निकल रहा है भाई.
Arose on the side of AC Milan Clash. It's not necessarily
रूम में बैठे बैठे पसीना निकल रहा है.
maybe
You
from
can't imagine the feeling of a free-to-play player, okay, buying
ourselves. They're not so secret.
Brawl Pass after collecting gems for 2 seasons. Like I am buying next season with things. Nice, go for it, bro.
Today is what can make teams,
And here I am,
This might
fitting Brawl
to
Stars.
do it as well for AQM.
Nice.
It was rough. They need to find a way to gain the advantage early on, and getting a good draft is going to be the way to do so. So
Mysterious का profile picture देख के बताया.
hope that you catch your
भाई
opponent
मेरे को तो ऐसा दिखता नहीं,
play your more traditional.
क्योंकि मैं पढ़ता हूँ उसने
You're
Streamlabs के उस पे
confident with, but
चैट पे,
predictable too.
उधर कोई प्रोफाइल पिक्चर नहीं आती.
AC Milan Clash
अफसोस.
Squeak in that game of bounty that we just saw, and I worry for them if they're not maybe considering Squeak to be as high in the meta as Squeak currently is, and that would be another great brawler that maybe Tribear Gaming NA might want to get their hands on. Bo, as we've already seen as well, becoming far more versatile in the meta, could be another great choice here as well. But again, Gem Carrier is got to be on everyone's minds here, and having a firm pair of hands, as we know, is very, very important here.
Yeah, absolutely. So for me on this map, getting the best mid can go such a long way. Bans coming true. We'll see that Rosa.
भाई कन्नड़ उसको बैन करते हैं लोग, देख रहे हो. यहाँ हम उसको भाव तक नहीं देते. बोले हट
Whatsoever.
बो 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 बो.
Rico as well as Ruff and Janet banned out by AQM. Some similar bans in the Janet from the previous set. Just don't really want that brawl.
भगा देते हैं उसको.
This time around is going to be played out by AQM.
Drop the like a bomb.
Interesting stuff. I do
Punch it.
like the Tribear
Punch it.
myself. It could be very, very good to have that range. Eve coming out, as we know, is a big, big thing to deal with. The amount of spawnables that she has can be a real, real problem there. Tyron going to go through the mid, but there wasn't actually a residue down. He's just going to make sure that he can then start to work the left-hand side lane and try to keep VCSM away from his Livy there.
As Livy strikes early, as he already found a kill on his mid counterpart. Let's see if he can keep it up like that, as so far it is a nice and easy 5-gem lead in favor of Tribe Gaming, as Livy still dodging well. The lanes are quite passive on both sides, but Tribe Gaming and A, they're fine with that because as Livy is winning mid.
Big splash there from Livy. He's got 6 gems in the pocket to the 0, the nothing of AC Milan Clash so far. They've got to start to be having more of this mid control.
Change the lanes and one now.
Waste the super in the process.
Starts to be like अब हमको चाहिए full jet.
Yeah, last AQM find a little bit of
सही बात.
they're able to take 2 gems, but
सिर्फ
immediately right after
e-sports वाले ही समझ पाते हैं असली फीलिंग. बाकी तो भाव भी मिलते हैं.
building up that gem
But I not say both, bro.
at least win something. But in the meantime, as Livy, he's been carrying
Like और subscribe प्यार से दबता है, पंच से नहीं दबाता भाई.
AQM
कौन बोला भाई? बिल्कुल ठोक देने का.
Tyrant in that top left-hand side, I can assure you, doing great and wondrous work. Hatchling coming in.
What?
Down for the gems and drop the Tyrant, someone to pick them up. He's trying
Oh, is it going to be the last one?
can he make the back?
Oh no.
But Zulan is there, trying his best to help out. As Livy's in a perilous position though, they've got to play this one slow and not get
Nice comeback. That's a comeback.
be able to pick some back it up.
Man, that spike super was absolutely massive, absolutely isolated as Livy from the rest of the fight. It is still going to be a countdown for Tribe Gaming, and AS Tyron was able to snatch the 2 missing gems. A couple seconds left on the countdown. Can Kyodog interrupt it? He doesn't find too many connections onto Tyrant. Time runs out, and that is
Oh, GG's.
coming up for Tribe Gaming and A.
As quickly as that,
Mysterious का प्रोफाइल पिक्चर BGMI का क्यों लगा है?
inches away from
तो
knocking
e-sports पसंद होगा BGMI का.
for the region.
I choose Stride. Nice, bro.
We need
Well done.
sign of life. Knock knock, AC Milan Clash, are you there?
All right, let's see if AQM can turn things around. So far for the Eve in mid, it hasn't been a fun game. Motep been struggling, getting outranged by Livy, not getting the same consistent damage output, but Kyodong is able to win the left lane. That's definitely going to create some space for AQM. However, they're not able to capitalize that much so far, and Stripe are still slightly leading gem-wise.
Oh, 129 health.
More pressure onto his Livy, but could be quite close to a super here. If he can gain one, that will allow him to be able to push out of the spawn and have Tribe take more control. It's 3 gems to 3 now as Ace and Clash are in a better position, but they're so far up the map. Where are they even? Kyodog is in the bottom left-hand lane doing great work, but it's
I chose.
back into the spawn and
Chose is not a word, bro. I choose. That's the only word.
4 gems in his pocket as well. Somehow he survives that.
That was so close, but he stays up. A big kill there on Livy on the right-hand side. BTZ maybe
Oh yeah, change very old pick, bro.
go down as well, but Motep
COD मोबाइल का सबसे बेस्ट गेम है, लेकिन ज्यादा लोग नहीं खेलते.
Sign of life. Can AC
क्योंकि ज्यादातर लोगों को भाई इंडिया में जो स्ट्रीम करते हैं उनको लगता है वही उसी से पैसे आते हैं.
coming in?
कोई भी चीज ज्यादातर लोग गेम खेलने के हिसाब से नहीं,
To the final.
पैसे कमाने के हिसाब से, फेम के हिसाब से करते हैं.
Clash bring one back on the board.
इसलिए वही गेम खेलते हैं लोग ज्यादा आते हैं, लाइक BGMI और PUBG
was there
या
to
फिर फ्री फायर.
they didn't manage to turn things around.
वो आता लगे लोग बोलते हैं फ्री फायर खेलो, ये करो वो करो, ऑडियंस आएगी, ये होगा वो होगा. बट द थिंग इज
To set 3
वो तो पता नहीं मेरे को
challenge for
कि
AQM.
फ्री फायर खेलने से ऑडियंस आएगी कि नहीं आएगी. बस लेकिन एक बंदे जरूर आएंगे जो आके ये लिखेंगे,
But
भैया मुझे कौन सा वो दो, डीजे आलोक दो. आलोक ऐसी कुछ नाम था ना, डीजे आलोक, मेरे को डीजे आलोक दे दो. भाई क्यों, कहाँ से दे दो, कैसे दे दो.
they're doing a much better job of control, and we're seeing a bit of a
और डायमंड वाले तो हैं ही भाई. डायमंड, मुझे डायमंड गिफ्ट करो,
one gem that
जैसे उनके पापा जी छोड़ के गए थे.
is
यहाँ बेटा, मेरा बेटा आएगा, उसको ना 1 लाख डायमंड गिफ्ट कर देना.
Motep has been hitting his shots much more in the mid.
Nice shot.
This game that were so valuable towards AC Milan Clash's success. Motep already sitting on 7 gems as Livy still just sitting on the 1. This is not looking too good for Tribe as AC Milan Clash, they're just getting closer and closer to a countdown.
oh, the lollipop dropped the super toast, but all it took was one squeak.
One is,
He just wasted so quickly, but Tyrant is going to go on the aggressive. I feel like he wants to get
and he got the 10.
down 10 gems on the top right-hand side, but can Tribe Gaming reset? Can they turn the screws in this situation back into their favor? Teddy, not long left. Can they do it?
Only
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
it all.
Nice one.
QM, when everything looked so desperate, they still managed to push things to
1-1. Now who's gonna be,
Ace Black Clash started to speak up.
and who's gonna be winning will go for the semifinals.
Team to be able to go against a match point situation and turn it back around. That has got to be a big sign.
डीजे आलोक चाहिए
Just yet.
उन्हें at any cost.
This is the
फर्क नहीं पड़ता कि क्या चल रहा है, बस डायमंड चाहिए.
they need
Ah.
to keep it up like that.
No white tribe.
They need to
No.
mentally as
भाई वो ट्राइब देखो, इतना ज्यादा एग्रेशन दिखा रहा था. ये वही वाली ट्राइब है ना,
All that team's
कौन सी टीम थी जो पिछले वर्ल्ड फाइनल्स में जो स्पिन कर रही थी बिना जीते,
bold statements by
बाद में पता चला कि हार गई थी.
did not.
Hello like you bird,
They just picked themselves up and
how
now
are you doing bro?
they're actually
Welcome to the stream.
gem grab.
I am free to play
they look
all game.
they have more
Nice.
and that goes such a long way. Look at that, the celebration, the pure happiness on AQM's faces as they manage to get to that last set.
Ooh,
Look at the gem counts. Motep 32, that's a big present.
as Livy 17
Really gained
17 gems, but here Motep
say as well.
32
Because
gems. Nice.
desperation and pressure that Tribe were pushing back into their spawn, he was able to just gain a couple of seconds. But
फिर जो ट्यूब
that is a
पर
healthy scoreline and it is in favor of Ace Milan.
सर्च करते हैं how to
honestly,
Get free 10,000 gems, free fire,
you know,
free trick,
hard situation in game
1000%.
absolutely out
गोल्डी भाई रेड करो सरपंच भाई गेमिंग पर। भाई आप गलत चैनल पर आ गए।
like the superior.
मैं रेड वेड नहीं करता हूँ,
Absolutely big. Look at it.
ना मैं रेड की उम्मीद करता हूँ ना मैं रेड करता हूँ। आप गलत चैनल पर आ गए ब्रो।
Got a lot of
लेगिबर
audience, and we've got a lot of Tribe fans over at home as well on event.brawlstars.com. That scoreline is still, that poll is still in their favor now, but just gonna put this out there. Actually, do I want to jinx this or not? I don't know, but all I'm saying is if Ace Man Clash continue on the way that they were doing in Gem Grab,
सरपंच भाई के तो जरा सबसे सरपंच भाई को बोलो गोल्डी को रेड करने को। ना भाई, मेरे ऊपर रेड करने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है, पहले ही बोल रहा हूँ। ना मुझे पसंद है
Good early
और ना मैं करना चाहता हूँ।
be enough to scare
क्यों
Tribe.
पसंद नहीं है उसका जवाब कैरी मिनाटी तक दे चुका है कई बार कि वो रेड क्यों नहीं करता है, क्योंकि उससे फायदा किसी का नहीं होता है। चैनल डेड होता है और कुछ नहीं होता है।
It's gonna be that.
नंबर्स बढ़ जाते हैं। फॉर एग्जांपल कई सारे चैनल आपने देखे होंगे जिसमें 100 के सबसे ज्यादा है लेकिन व्यूज 1000 भी नहीं आते, क्योंकि चैनल डेड हो गया है। क्योंकि इसी टाइप की रेट्स की वजह से नंबर तो बढ़ जाते हैं लेकिन ऑडियंस नहीं बढ़ती, तो हमको वो चाहिए भी नहीं है।
getting geared up
यहाँ इस स्ट्रीम पे 10 लोग आते हैं, हम उससे खुश हैं।
a lot more.
10 आते हैं, बहुत खुश हैं, नहीं चाहिए ज़्यादा। जो आते हैं रेगुलर आते हैं, खुद से आते हैं, किसी को बोलने पे नहीं आते, उससे हम ज़्यादा खुश हैं एज कम्पेयर टू दोस्त कि भाई किसी को बोलने पर एक टाइम के लिए। ऐसा नहीं कि कोई कि रेड करने पर लोग आके डेली आपकी स्ट्रीम देखेंगे, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है।
Both sets were just such.
अगर ऐसा होता तो भाई कैरी मनाटी खुद ही बोलता है भाई कि मैं करने के लिए रेड कर दूंगा, लेकिन तुम्हारे चैनल पर दूसरे बार पहुंच जाएगा, सब्सक्राइब करके वापस आ जाएंगे, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा यही करेंगे। और कुछ दिन बाद तुम्हारे कंटेंट नहीं पसंद आएगा तो वो सब अनसब्सक्राइब भी तुरंत ही कर देते हैं भाई।
From the audience.
मेरे इसमें देख लो,
AQM for this.
हम 2.03 तक जाके 2.01 पे आए, फिर वापस से 1900 पे भी गए, उसके बाद वापस से 2000 सब टच किया, फिर 2220 सब टच किया। ये कम ज़्यादा होता रहता है।
I think that the early game here is
बाकी जिसको आना है अपने से आएगा भाई, किसी के बोलने पर रेड करने पे आएगा तो फिर तो रहने दो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, जरूरत ही नहीं है।
be able to bring everyone to life and
I watch you when I get time. Okay, nice. I am a regular boy.
clean, clear your mind,
Good.
treat everything
That is what I'm saying ना bro।
in the past.
किसी को बोलने पर अगर 5 मिनट के लिए कोई बंदा आके सब्सक्राइब करके चला भी जाएगा तो उसमें खुश होने वाली बात कुछ है ही नहीं।
Maybe you know,
सिर्फ नंबर बढ़ेंगे, ऑडियंस नहीं बढ़ने वाली है।
make sure that they can.
इफ यू आर एमिंग फॉर गुड ऑडियंस इवन फॉर द मनी पर्पस, अगर आप मनी पर्पसली भी सोच रहे हो तो आपको चाहिए एक
Maybe not get.
लॉयल बेस।
But the
Simple.
time will do it for you when that happens. And those sort of
एक टाइम के लिए 1000 लोग आके देख के चले भी गए तो उसमें खुश होने वाली क्या बात है।
passes, because taking it back is always a big challenge.
Again, just getting ourselves lined up for the draft, and it is coming in thick and fast. Nani is banned, Colette is banned, and Max is banned on the side of Tribe Gaming in A. It's Crow, it's Lola, it's Eve on the side of Ace Man Clash. Kaboom can.
Okay, nice. This is going to be the final set. Who's gonna be winning? It's going to the semifinals.
Trying to secure the goal so strong in the Gale to just
I know, like me, bro.
the space to
Yeah.
and to get so many takedowns. Let's see how this one goes as we head towards our third and final set of this quarterfinal.
Oh, a quick entrance into the mid from Aslivia as the help of the.
Down.
Actually, not do him very well.
Nice.
Down instantly. The range there of the bell and the squeak in full force, and Tyra's still looking to earn his super. Zulan's got his though.
One shot done. Whoa.
Yeah, already
With just one shot, 2% is gonna be down. Nice.
and that launch pad indeed not exactly working out as intended, but Iron is moving upwards, looking to get some early down.
Oh, bhai, 89%. Daryl.
Level of play
Nice one.
single percent counts.
I love that. Just going in on the aggressive has to force.
Motivational speech. .mp4 by Goldirock. Nice. Good content.
As quickly as he can, just continuate this, keep cycling it forwards, and then they're just going to keep Ace Man Clash in the back spawn the entire time. That's their strategy on this one.
And he's down.
AQM have had control for 90% of this game so far. Lead is in favor of Tribe. Still plenty of time on the clock for Tribe Gaming to
98-89. 98-89.
find that mid-control Tyrant making great advances on the right-hand side. Zulun takes down VT Zim. Goldirock trying to go for a counter-attack in the mid, has a healing station to back him up, but it's low HP. He's low HP too. Surely they shot him.
ये बात मैं तुम्हें एक साल से देख रहा हूँ.
In the back.
बढ़िया bro.
Spawn me finally goes down, and now AQM, they need to go for a mid retake.
Tyrant has zero chill. He's been an absolute thorn in the side of Ace Milan Clash, and he's not done yet going in now.
Oh.
Sees him, but they do find the takedown on him. But so far, Ace Milan Clash have just been continuously having to deal with this back spawn area. They're not getting the damage that they need, and that is the objective. Tyrant here, I've got to be honest, I can't remember the last time I even saw a jump
Nice.
on his gadget, but it's working so harmonious.
Daryl is just moving on.
MSI is where you want to
Look at the damage.
gadget pick.
One time when Daryl goes onto the area of the save, almost 10% he takes down.
It brings him any sort of use. That is looking amazing for Tribe Gaming and A. With only 15 seconds left, this is looking like a knock.
Look at that.
Going to the red side.
Only 2%, Eddie. 2% was all that AC Milan Clash could do as a little scratch, a little tiny dent in their second.
Nice.
To the enormous amount.
Yes, I am also your sub from your old channel, but I guess less time to watch you.
The big
Cool.
converting that mid control into damage on safe is where AQM struggled so much. They had pretty even control of the mid all around, but they only found 2% of that, whereas Tribe Gaming, they were able to get constant damage on that safe turn things.
Let me tell you, we are working on
Gaming and A.
very high value loyalty rewards for this channel.
They've been outdrafted, they've been outsmarted, they've been both. Tribe have done an amazing thing that even I did not see coming with this
High value
Lion and Daryl combo. But
loyalty rewards will be coming from the next month,
takedown was
from July.
Milan Clash can bring this
And more details will be shared in our Q&A. There you can just find out more things.
Finds yet another cleanup in the mid. Double.
Till then, this is just like a
He's been so good at shutting down any sort of aggression from AC Milan Clash. Tyrant has a role
sneak peek or something like
for now. Indeed, cross
teaser.
goes straight onto the save, but he finds VT Zim in the process, and although Motab will get the trade, that's once again a little bit of extra damage towards that red save.
wasted time there from Goldirock, and that will be harmful. It's allowed a lot of time for Tribe to be able to take it down successfully. So it's Livy now going to heal up. Tyrant's got the pull, the roll again, does connect it well with the pop of the gadget, gets the takedown. Motab now got to spawn back in as VT's in trying to slow this advance here, and Tyrant's not done it. Somehow he gets the kill even in his death.
Man, that trade, even though AQM get control, is just gonna weaken up that center area for Clash. Let's see if Tribe can retake it properly. As HP-wise, yeah, Motab is too low. He goes down. Tyrant with yet another roll. He's been chaining them over and over again. He does end up going down, but Tribe, they're still in the lead, and less than 50 seconds left on the clock for AQM to turn things around.
It's just continuation here for Tribe as they're just trying to push forwards, but actually the scoreline, there is very little in it. Ace Milan Clash could absolutely get a few takedowns here and there in the final moments here and get the damage that they need.
Go, Blue, go. Try was won already.
Not the momentum on the side.
Because only
Force the mid and the
20 seconds remaining.
down, Teddy.
Yeah, let's see. Clash, they need a strong and big push to make things work. Otherwise, this might just be the final 15 seconds of Clash into
And down.
2020.
And it's done.
Seconds left in the game, yet more damage going on to AQM safe, and this is looking a whole lot like a Tribe Gaming and a victory. They'll be joining SCMN
Let's go.
the semifinals as NA is starting things off strong today.
The roar of the crowd is loud.
Where is 2K special tournament? I missed it.
One performance
Loyalty rewards मतलब
and the organization
पता चल जाएगा, ये बताया तो था Q&A
in this tournament. They
Q&A के वीडियो में मैं जो बना रहा हूँ उसमें सब इंक्लूड करूँगा, आपको वहीं पता चल जाएगा.
Absolutely. So, Tribe, we had to say goodbye to their EU counterparts, but they will be wrapped in the semis.
Early Brawl Stars लीव करने के बाद
Victory.
मेन गेम कौन सा रहोगे?
Them making a
मेन गेम कोई सा नहीं रहने वाला है फिलहाल के लिए. अगर होगा भी तो
Ace Milan Clash, they
ट्रेडिशनल गेम्स जो काफी फेमस हैं उन्हीं में से कोई एक होगा.
final set. against the team
या तो एपेक्स लेजेंड्स होने वाला है
already.
या तो फिर बीजीएमआई होने वाला है, जो ज्यादातर लोगों को पसंद है। बाकी मुझे जो पसंद है वो 2 टाइम तो रहने ही वाले हैं। एक सुबह जो कि मैं स्टोरी मोड प्ले स्टेशन गेम खेलता हूँ, विच टीम has won all MFs in their region,
But we've always seen that
free win agents,
strong event after event.
and the correct answer is free win agents. Let's go.
They looked deadly.
I not get pin today, no problem, there's plenty of time to get the pins.
I love watching back those recaps of the celebrations. Zulan always delivers. Wow, the damage was very, very strong on the side of Ace of Nine Clash, actually, when you compare the two together. But again, in Heist, the objective is where it really matters most. And just, I love the strategy. It was so ingenious from Tribe Gaming and A just to utilize the Gale gadget in that way and just to keep the pressure rolling in. I've got to say, I'm a big admirer of that strategy.
I like that a lot, you know, because it gives you that easy access to the mid, but also to Daryl, dude, opening things up non-stop. Those rolls towards the safe with the shield, you just stay up forever, and that creates so much space
Order point mysterious.
for the map and solidify that control.
It was great, and this is what I mean, like, just teams are keeping a lot in their back pocket when it comes to the lead up to MSI, but now that we're here, we're getting to see everything.
And let me tell you, tomorrow is also an event at the same time, 8 o'clock,
Ways of looking into everything that they're looking to achieve.
8 p.m.
No time now, we get
Indian Standard Time.
to fruition.
Yeah.
Tomorrow also you are getting a chance to get more points.
See, they're all leading up to this, and teams have been making up strategies.
Free win agents, for sure,
Some
no doubt. Why still SK is getting 80% and free win agents with only 21%. Wow, not a big difference.
Two new teams, of course. Free Win Agents from the SSA and ANC region, and SK Gaming from the EMEA region. Teddy, what are your thoughts going into our final quarterfinals for the day, and who are you feeling is going to bring out all the mustard on this one?
Man, this is an interesting one because SK, they honestly haven't had the year they were hoping for because they started things off last year just so amazingly well. 8
Plus,
grand finals, just an absolutely flawless year. Besides Worlds, maybe not exactly going ideal, but now they want to take some
now is so.
practice and
Nunca, thank you so much for
free win agents. It's a bit of a
joining our YouTube channel, or you can say subscribing. Welcome to the stream.
some missing players that had to stay at home. Orca subbing in. It's gonna be rough, but you know they have a world champion of 2020 in Coupe DA, so maybe
No, Chris on 3575. Nice. Well done.
That is the situation on the ground, not the ideal one.
Wait, guys, I'm coming in just 5 minutes.
Great deal to the
I need to fill my water bottle. Just wait up.
redemption story.
Till then, enjoy. Have fun.
Fruition here, and they want it. I know the guys are incredibly serious about everything Brawl related. So without further ado, I think it's time we welcome them to the stage. Give a warm hand for Free Win Agents and SK Gaming.
all right. Those SK jerseys, I prefer those to the white ones, honestly. Just look much better. I love the pink as well, nice contrast. But yeah, dude, free win agents, as their name entitles, agents that are, you know, free, obviously, to be picked up by orgs. So, guys, maybe give them a look if you want to invest into a CESA team. They have won 3 monthly finals in a row already this year. One of the most dominant teams of the BSC already. But SK Gaming, I mean, you can never count them out, even though they have a very different roster to last year. Look at that, 78% of you guys at home still gonna be predicting them to take the win here.
That is, a big poll there in favor of SK Gaming. But again, with an organization behind you, you've got to have a lot of fans as well. And yeah, Free Win Agents here rocking the DreamHack shirt. So that's their role for the day. But they are the current holder of the #1 spot for the number of points in the entire world. They've got 3 out of 3 grand final wins under their belt, and there's no other team that you can say that about. So we cannot count them out here. SK Gaming will be coming in fierce, but also Free Win Agents are the underdog that you just can never rule out.
Yeah, absolutely so. They've showed us before what they are capable of. And I love you mentioning Orca as well, standing in, because he's been one of the mastermind behind some of the most successful comps in so many different teams and so many different regions. Having him on the team can definitely help them turn things around. So a great stand-in to bring in, but obviously not the setup they were hoping for.
Yeah, exactly that. And I do believe as well that Orca is playing with this exact roster in the Snapdragon Pro Series as well and getting great results. So it won't be the coldest of
Even agents win.
efforts in that sense. They've got some synergy,
Let's see.
chemistry already in the groundworks there. But Coup A's response.
3 win agents में 2 Indians है क्या? Yes.
EMEA, as again, you know, we've already seen with Tribe Gaming EU exiting, you know, there's a lot at stake now.
Yeah, 3 win agents bringing some of the oldest, but therefore most experienced players on the stage as well. And experience in land conditions can go a long way. We've seen SK struggle in the past. They've managed to get some more appearances in person. And
You and me, you can do it.
experience is starting to get better. They definitely come in prepared. Pedro behind the wheels as well, making sure that he gets all of that coaching done. And he's done magic for that roster in the past. This is going to be a big day for him too.
Wow, Semantic and Guille and of course Chaos looking to keep the EMEA dream alive as the last team remaining.
But no Indian player is playing.
No pressure as we are from that.
Or playing. I don't know. I have missed it.
Bias in this. I did place my predictions early on before actually we had the bracket release, but you can also go to event.brawlstars.com and place a prediction in real time right now.
No, not crazy. And thank you so much for subscribing.
To go all the way, but that was prior to obviously the roster that we have today, Teddy. But I do feel at the moment that SK Gaming, coming back off the back of that big win in Portugal, have got some fierce momentum going forwards. And do we get that grudge match of the first matchup that we saw in the 2021 World Finals when we had Tribe Gaming NA up against them? They want that matchup. I know they do.
Yeah, they are hungry for that semi-final match, but first they do need to take down FWA. It's an experienced roster. They've shown us a lot of stuff already. They are the most dominant team in the world when you look at specific regions, but at the same time, you know, it's a big responsibility.
Well, on the stage, teams are getting ready, but they have got a referee by their side, so there may be a couple of technical things to resolve before we can go forwards, but we'll keep you posted on that one. But again, I've got to say, Teddy, I love being here. I really do. And Sweden is such a beautiful country. Here in Jönköping, being able to walk around and see the wonderful scenery and this incredible venue. It is a huge, huge space to be able to hear our voices loud and proud.
Absolutely so. And, you know, being
I don't know FWA India players.
local Brawl Stars players as people traveling around the world to come here and cheer for their favorite teams. It's just so amazing to have the Brawl family reunited once more.
Yeah, absolutely. So many, many fans and players all in the audience as well. And I think as well, I think we might have maybe a little bit more swag to give out. Barney, Banks, any ideas on that?
Oh. You say my name and I shall appear, Ark. Yeah, like we know, we got some technical difficulties that we are experiencing right now. The stage is still pretty packed, though. I have to say, we've definitely got some Brawl Stars fans out here. Do we? Do we have Brawl Stars fans?
No.
Talking about the best in the Dream Hack.
तुम्हारा creator code कब आएगा? For creator code you need 5,000 plus members, subscribers, whatever you can say.
Imagine how much time that took to make. And by the way, I'm going to find out who took his head off. I'm watching every single one of you. His body's over there, so I don't know how someone took Tick's head off. Anyway, I digress. This is one of the best things about doing a LAN event, like I've mentioned before, being able to do some giveaways at this LAN event and some live viewers as well. And don't forget, there's loads of stuff to be had on event.brawlstars.com as well. You can still earn in-game goodies. And I'll talk a little bit more specifically about that later on, because we're still in the quarterfinals. We're still, you know, in the best of threes. So, here we go. Here you go, sir. That's a spike for you. And I'm going to come over to this side. Who wants a spike? Come on, who wants a spike? You're looking too cool for school down there. Go on. You can have that one. Yes, see? I like the celebration. That's what I'm talking about. As we kind of progress through this and as everyone gets set up on the stage, you know, we're set for an absolute banger of a game, let's be honest. We've got SK Gaming and we've got free win agents right here. I'm going to get some more giveaways. 2 seconds. You know what? I feel like we need to get a little bit more hyped. Everyone has the air right here. Ready? 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. That's what I'm talking about. Ark, Teddy, take us away.
Thank you very much, Banks. And I feel like we're getting towards the stage now. The players.
एक जन तो बोल रहा था 50K के ऊपर होने से
It seems.
ना, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है।
This is gonna be a
5,000 रुपए भी आप अप्लाई कर सकते हो। जितने ज्यादा होंगे उतने ज्यादा अलग अलग बेनिफिट्स मिलते हैं, लेकिन अगर बहुत ज्यादा बेसिक से स्टार्ट करना है
last
तो 5K से भी कर सकते हो।
roster. If we want to
हाँ, हालांकि तुम्हारे अगर 10,000 है, फिर 50,000 है या 50,000 से भी ज्यादा है, तो उसके हिसाब से अलग अलग बेनिफिट्स हैं। अगर वो आपको देखना है तो ब्रॉल स्टार्स की वेबसाइट पे जाइए या फिर सुपरसेल की वेबसाइट पे जाके क्रिएटर कोड पे सर्च करना, और क्रिएटर कोड कैसे ज्वाइन करते हैं वो आपको दिख जाएगा। Hello, the Jesus789. Hello, bro. Hello, what's up? How are you doing?
Performing team currently in the world if you look on the scoreboard. And they are obviously the top seed of the SESA and the ANZ region for a good reason. Every single grand final has been theirs. It's been a little bit rickety and shaky sometimes along the way. All hearts from Semantic, of course, and I'm sure we'll hear much more from him as well later on today, because he's got a voice on the stage similar to Zulan. Those guys, they like to shout, but I love that today, I've got to say.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the things that I love the most about LAN events, right? How it's not all about just in the game, it's about, you know, how loud you can be, how intimidating you can be, because you want your opponents to be scared to death, and Semantic is one of the players that can definitely translate that on stage.
Yeah, confidence is key, and ultimately, you know, it does warrant, you know, some kind of a response. And if you've got no fuel left in the tank to do just that, then
भाई मैं जा रहा प्लेन पकड़ने, स्पाइक लेना है मुझे।
not want to be
ठीक है भाई।
that team. They want to prove their worth. There's a great deal of fan following behind this region, so I fully expect as well that they'll be cheering them on over in the live stream chats, as will the crowd here as well. But again, you know, don't rule them out. I've seen them play on a monthly basis, and they are still very, very fierce.
Yeah, the draft is going to be ready here for Flaying Phoenix as we open things up with some knockout action. Tick, Sprout and Bow banned out by FWASK. We're going to double down on the Sprout, but also on that Bow. Max going to be their final pick. Looking at this draft, what are your initial thoughts?
Well, I do like the Eve on the side of SK Gaming.
It is told 50K,
But Lola is a
but they won't approve.
day, and one that I
थर्ड
for.
कोरिया नहीं अभी
Piper, bit of a risky one.
इंडियंस को बैन किया है।
Not great for late game, but those hatchlings are going to be something which could.
कोरिया ने अभी इंडियंस को बैन किया है। Okay.
Find too many connections in the mid area.
But why?
Early game is all about getting a couple of hits here and there, getting those early supers ready to try to seize an advantage. A nice jump on the side of SK. Semantic just dodging that shot from Orca, gonna stay up. It is gonna be one gadget less for the rest of this game, but so far so good on both sides, as it seems like we might need the gas to spawn in to open things up.
It was a beautiful jump.
टीमें दे रहे हैं उन बैठे लोगों को।
But Semantic there was just quicker on the trigger.
फ्री में क्या होता है भाई?
Taking down
वो लोग भी देखने आए हैं,
Chaos pushing forward.
टाइम वेस्ट कर रहे हैं वहाँ बैठ के अपना।
But he is keeping himself at a good range. He has got the ego to hand, but as the smoke comes in, Piper is a risky one, Teddy, and they've got to protect Orca. But look at Chaos tapping. The flames are there. It's going to be a 1v1, and Chaos is lower than response.
Surely response
GG's, free win agents.
round going to FWA, and already this is starting off heated. As free win agents, they're starting hot.
A very, very good start, and no pun intended. Amber is there. Coup to Ace. Looking to try to push back on Chaos, as he was a big threat in the last game. Good tabs there from Orca as well. Onto, oh, but the homing recipe did not connect. He's got 0 gadgets now. Bear that in mind. Orca's going to have to hit those shots. He cannot depend on that gadget anymore.
Orca is going to be sitting in the bush. Doesn't quite connect his shot. We have some hatchlings on the right-hand side. Trying to get a little bit more control for Chaos. Response takes a fair bit of damage. Orca low HP. The connection from Semantic, he takes him down, and that's going to be a 3 versus 2 now in favor of SK.
Good aggression from IKS to the right. The Coop Dace is low, followed up by shots from Semantic, and the oil will burn down, leaving him nowhere to go. Response and Coop are forced into the smoke to try not to feed any more utility to SK, who will take that round. We're tied up for this first set.
All right.
Hello Nishka, what's up?
In this
मैं वापस आ गई. Nice. Welcome back.
some early connections
Because of COVID case. Okay.
yet.
COVID तो बढ़ ही रहा है.
Range from
लौट किया जाता है.
well, obviously is
क्या ही करोगे?
ranging that Eve ever so slightly.
आप आज इतनी देर तक स्ट्रीम
Super Sotos could
क्या बात है
those could
रे
great utility to
इतना बड़ा लिखा तो है फ्री में पिंस मिल रही हैं रिवॉर्ड मिल रहे हैं
go plays down a shield as well for it, as Coop is not gonna find that much value off it.
But I just realized as well that Orca
जब इतना कुछ मिल रहा है तो व्हाई नॉट
ambush star power, so he will
एक ही चीज तो हम बोलेंगे व्हाई नॉट
bang a lot of buck as response takes to the air, comes down, but SK have found him, focused on him, and he's surely going to go down now. Solo in HP, does Coop to Ace as well, low himself. Orca now, the last one standing, and how can he possibly take on the might of
चेजिस
players? SK will take the first game.
Wow, nice turnaround for SK Gaming as FWA. Man, that start was,
फ्री इज ऑलवेज गुड
you know, we saw the predictions. Most of us will be considering SK as a pretty heavy favorite in this match.
बार बार कोविड आ जाता है 3-4 या 5-6 महीने में
SK were convincing
हम इंडियन है ना
to game
हमको लगता है कि भाई हमने वैक्सीनेशन लगवा ली है तो बस
early on.
हमको कुछ नहीं हो सकता
Has a
तो
super
पार्टी भी करनी है लोगों से भी मिलना है स्कूल कॉलेज भी खोलने हैं
strong.
वैसे तो हमारी पॉपुलेशन है ही इतनी कि भाई
Clocked onto the back.
कुछ नहीं भी कर रहा हूँ तब भी 5 लोग के आसपास तो होता ही है
Really much damage, so I really like that aggressive start.
यार एसके जीत गया हाँ तो पहला राउंड जीता है
Left as he
अभी एक और राउंड बाकी है
but Guille there to protect. Orca very aggressive.
और वैसे मैं बता दूं ये ओरिजिनल टीम नहीं है जो खेलती है सूप डीएस खेलता था सार्जेंट खेलता था और रिस्पॉन्स खेलता था तो रिस्पॉन्स तो है
Right now.
सूप डीएस भी है बट
But yeah, nice snipe from Orca. It's gonna
सार्जेंट नहीं है टीम में
as a matter of fact, and those rolls
व्हाई सार्जेंट इज नॉट इन द टीम बिकॉज ऑफ द कोविड
for FWA.
Coop to Ace sped a great deal of super there. Value for IKAOS despite going down, and I didn't know there was a reason why he could have maybe just stepped back and not fed now as a result. That entire right-hand side has the oil slick down, and yeah, that's going to make a big difference in this game now. SK have got a bit of an early advantage.
Now Orca, it's reset in the heel. He's gonna have to fall back, play it safe in the back bushes. Semantic has a super as well. 2 supers, as a matter of fact, for SK Gaming. That's a great position on their end.
इतना अच्छा माहौल था फिर कोविड नाम ले लिया
Also can take a fight if he wishes. That Palm healing station,
कितने बजे तक स्ट्रीम करने वाले हो और
something of a concern, as no doubt. Mama's
कितने बजे स्ट्रीम करने वाले हो कब से कर रहे हो 8 बजे से कर रहे हैं और 10:30 तक करेंगे 10:30 तक जितने भी मैच हो जाएं मोस्टली हम तो देखने आते हैं जीटा डिवीजन या मैच
P.
तो जीटा डिवीजन
Surely he's going to
अगर फाइनल में जाएगी तो भी ठीक है नहीं तो सेमीफाइनल तक तो देख ही लेंगे
The ace pushing on the left-hand side. That's gonna be a 2-on-2 in the end. And Orca
आई एम बैक वेलकम बैक ब्रो
is burning, and he goes down. SK once again make it a second round going their way.
बैक टू बैक भाई हो गया रहा है कमबैक पे कमबैक की जा रही है
Whole set.
Yeah, that is going to be a lot of early momentum for them if they can do it. But Freeman Agents have had some very, very good promise. And if they can just be a little bit more resourceful and stay on their feet longer, it could very easily go their way and we would be then all tied up for this first set. They've got to be very cautious, value their lives accordingly. Gaze kind of left a little bit untouched there as Orca and Coop to Ace focus their efforts on this left-hand side. The egg goes down for Semantic. The hatchlings will spawn in and that will cause Freeman Agents to retreat.
Yeah, they have to. It takes a lot of shots to work around, and a nice set from Orga finds the follow-up, but there's no
भाई इतना लैग क्यों कर रहा है इन चीज पे?
to secure that kill. That super from Orca is going to be great at removing those walls, rendering Pam's supers a little bit less useful. Coop is burning.
Oh, whole team is low.
WA gear is there with the flank, a healing station as well.
And
And
that
it's gonna be SK.
first round goes to SK.
Set for SK Gaming.
A pitch perfect pinch there from SK Gaming, and that was the thing when Response was taking to the air as Janet a lot of the time. He was low in HP, and what goes up must come.
Hey, मैं 2 डिवाइस से मैं हूँ. बढ़िया बढ़िया निष्का.
To the second of knowing exactly where it was going to go, and at that moment in time, all the rats were in the
Start stream 2 और वो. Yes.
looking
8 बजे से स्ट्रीम चल रही है.
SK Gaming are
2 घंटे हो चुके हैं. आधे घंटा हम और देखेंगे.
reacting
उसके बाद छुट्टी. संडे बनाना फिर सब लोग. कल मिलेंगे.
that they lose the first round both games, but still they managed to make some slight adjustments, some lane swaps if need be, and they make it work anyway.
FW एजेंट्स के साथ तो धोखा हो गया भाई.
This opening set, that's good.
उनके इंडियन प्लेयर्स तो आ ही नहीं पाए. जिनके साथ उन्होंने टूर्नामेंट जीते थे वो खेल ही नहीं रहे.
tough thing when you are falling
क्या होगा इस देश का?
behind, and they came back strong. They came back really, really strong. Semantic as well.
Yo Ishan, what's up? I am at split screen. Okay. Suti में I am Nishka Arts only. अबे ये क्या कर रहा है?
Screaming
इतनी खुशी.
big as well.
All right, so much energy on SK's side. Obviously not going to be the same vibe for FWA right now. But, I mean, they showed some pretty good signs of life in this opening set, taking a round in both games we had the pleasure to watch. So far, honestly, I'm not too disappointed on their side, as I feel like they're showing the signs of life that you need, as proof that they can make
अनुपम मित्तल को जानते हो क्या? हाँ जानता हूँ.
as it is.
लेकिन वो मुझे नहीं जानता. इंडियन प्लेयर्स खेल ही नहीं रहे हैं. नहीं रे, सारे चाइनीज खेल रहे हैं. हाँ तो भाई कोविड हो रखा है, कहाँ से जाएंगे?
This is honestly one which could end very quickly for Freewin Agency if they are not cautious and careful here. They've got to bring down the pace, and that is one thing that SK Gaming have
200,000 लोग टपक गए वापस से, पता है कि नहीं? पिछले 24 घंटे में इंडिया.
They're not. They can play defense just as well as they can play offense here. So I think
You know, not one is 2 pin.
very well.
जेटा और स्टीमन में कौन? भाई मैं जेटा के साथ ही जाऊंगा. जेटा अगर हार जाएगी तो बस स्ट्रीम बंद कर देंगे.
Talking things through, planning ahead, and starting to figure out where the weaknesses lie within SK Gaming, their opposition.
Yeah, so far SK looking good. They're going to be coming into this second set confident with that 2-0, but the games were close, and as I said earlier, FWA, I think they're showing great signs of
No bro, I don't know any Anupam Mittal.
they just got to do it a little bit
Are you kidding me, bro?
instantly into this second set, as
Zeta OP.
not enough in both
Yes, Zeta OP.
secure a game, and that's ultimately what you need if you want to win.
You've got to bring everything to the MSI, as 3 teams have already exited in the quarterfinals, and this is the last of the quarterfinals. Freeman Agents behind, but
Oh bhai, so much person are there in the time of COVID
they're going to have to bring out all the stops they've got.
and no one is wearing mask.
And Response, both world champions of
Is
2020,
COVID 4th wave is coming.
be some big ammunition there as well.
Are we once again onto the lockdowns?
The synergy has got the ability to
SCMN won by mistakenly or rarely.
make sure to head over to event.brawlstars.com as well, guys. Head over there, get involved in the trivia, get that Thorn pin, and hopefully get well on the way to earning the Chaos Cup pin, because that one is the one that I've got my eyes on, Teddy.
Yeah, same for me, but guys, keep in mind as well, it is double points, so if you're a little bit behind, it's the perfect opportunity to catch up and get some of those exclusive pins. Draft is in off the bat here for Pinhole Punt. We'll see the Crow, the Squeak, and the Janet removed. Janet and Squeak double banned, also the Bow banned out by SK.
Yeah, it's nice to see that both teams valuing both of those brawls in equal measure. I've got to say, this is
Hello party bro.
map. It really is so
मैं हूँ कौन, मैं हूँ कौन, मैं हूँ कौन.
very different story to competitive, but
तुम
no,
डॉन हो?
it's designed
आपके पॉइंट्स कितने? मेरे 3,400.
if the
3,400 something.
some of her ability to hide behind these walls and already
Just stay in home and be safe.
Orca is going to go down here.
भाई अब क्या ही सेफ.
On the Carlo, I've seen this in the CSA a little bit.
लोगों को पता नहीं ऐसा क्यों लगता है कि वैक्सीन लगवा ली तो बस.
I think it's especially
वैक्सीन लगवा डाली तो लाइफ झिंगा लाला.
Ruffs and Gi on the spike, right? Take those sandbags or the cactus out of the way.
भाई कर्नल रूप्स इज ओपी. भाई कर्नल रूप्स को खेलना पड़ेगा मुझे लग रहा है.
Delete them with one single attack.
Flying hook away for safety.
Oh
Not enough. As
no.
there, Semantic surely
Easy goal.
walk this in.
Nice.
Quick start for SK Gaming. They just want to wrap this up as quickly as possible.
This is looking dangerous for FWA. 45 seconds is all it took for SK to secure that first goal. Semantic with the mark, it connects onto Orca. Nice kill from Semantic onto Coop the ace. And now SK Gaming with the man advantage. Orca
भूल गए मुझे. अरे याद है भाई पार्टी ब्रॉल.
Coop Days took a while to get out of the spawn there and take
मेरे पॉइंट्स भाई बताया तो सही. 3,000 कम समथिंग.
SK Gaming.
हियर यू गो. 3,420 पॉइंट्स है मेरे. देख सकते हो 3,420 पॉइंट्स हैं. ये सब रिवॉर्ड्स मैं ले चुका हूँ.
going fast as SK just
तो आउट ऑफ 50 34 रिवॉर्ड्स हम ले चुके हैं.
second set.
16 मोर टू गो.
Only one game separates them from the semifinals.
Heading straight back in then, and let's see if Freeman Agents can hang on just a little bit longer, or whether it will be SK Gaming who seal the deal and keep the EMEA dream alive here. It's a better start for Freeman Agents.
ओह व्हाट.
Fighting back.
क्या लैग हो रहा है भाई इनका.
The team wipe is there, but can they get the goal in time before the respawn?
Yeah, the respawns do come true just in time to try to slow things down, but SKDF so much map control so far in this set. We haven't even been on the top half of the map,
And with that, it is gone.
Disastrous start.
Who take Carl in Brawl Ball?
It's time to make it look easy. Freeman Agents have got to bring this one back
This is not the free win agents we know.
on. As SK now, I can hear them
And I guess because of the
in this situation to
old players are not available, these are the new team they are going with.
in the mid to
Original players are not playing. So this is why there is a difference between the performance
get upwards on
and the previous results.
the back. It's going to be a 1-for-1 trade. Now the ideal is the ball gets
खत्म.
SK
क्या हाल चाल. एकदम बढ़िया श्रेय जैन.
reset because they're still leading by 1-0 in this game.
big takedowns. This comes back.
Only Coop DS is the only player from the original FWA which I know.
Immediately on the left-hand side.
जो पिछले 4 बार जो जीत के अभी मंथली फाइनल्स चल रही है 3 बार.
SK to seal the deal.
भाई वो वाली FWA ये तो नहीं दिख रही.
SK
SG Gaming playing pro
such a position of high ground.
because they are playing with the original players. यही टीम खेलती थी इनकी मंथली फाइनल्स में भी.
Response is pushing
So that is why they are playing with a good coordination.
to continue. Semantic gets a reset on the heel, will take him down as well. Orca, sole member of FWA, still standing, and he's getting beamed down. Ikeos takes him out of the equation, and this is looking absolutely amazing for SK.
They know they can just leave the ball there. They can just leave it there and just focus entirely on the aggression. Freeman Agents need to score, and they know that. So why not just leave it in the corner and do what they do best? Takedown after takedown after takedown. SK Gaming will secure their place in the semi-finals.
Freewin Agents could not
इसको इसमें खेलने के लिए कितना पापड़ बेलना होगा? ज़्यादा नहीं. 15 days,
any sort of
15 विन चैलेंज जीतना पड़ेगा जो मंथली आते हैं. उस चार पे स्पोर्ट स्टेप खुलेगा, उसमें आपको अपनी टीम रजिस्टर करनी पड़ेगी. उस चार क्वालिफायर्स होंगे. क्वालिफायर्स क्लियर करने के बाद आप जाएंगे
really slow
एक
for them.
फाइनल वाले में. मंथली फाइनल्स में पहुंचेंगे. मंथली फाइनल्स में आपके होंगे क्वार्टर फाइनल्स, सेमीफाइनल्स, देन टू द फाइनल्स. अगर आप फाइनल्स क्लियर करते हो तो फिर आपको अलग ग्रुप में भेजा जाएगा जहां पे ग्रुप ऑफ 8 कह सकते हो. उसमें अगर आप
Match later on.
3 बार जीत जाते हो या फिर तीनों बार में से आपके एवरेज पॉइंट सबसे ज्यादा होते हैं, तब आप मंथली या वर्ल्ड फाइनल्स के उसमें आगे आएंगे. तो बस नहीं पापड़ बेलना है.
When the bracket was released, but to get that, they're going to have to beat Tribe Gaming NA, and that's some old wounds that are going to come back to the surface.
Yeah, also, you know, 2 out of 3 EMEA teams out. SK do get to represent the region moving forwards into the semis. However, we're going to be saying goodbye to Sessa and ANZ as their representatives. They are out. FWA are going home.
It's looking like a good day for NA, isn't it? Both teams still in the competition, whereas 2 of the 3 of EMEA nowhere to be seen. Well, there you see the goals. Donuts until you get to Semantic, and he's got 3 there. And oh my word, SK made that look very, very easy though.
इग्निस के बंदे लेते हैं काल ब्रॉल बॉल में भाई.
Wasn't really a look at all for Free Run Agents, and the goal scoreline would say very much the same story.
Yeah, and Knockout, the moment that mattered, all SK and Brawl Ball, that was routine textbook for SK Gaming.
Well, we're going to have to start gearing up our semi-finals now. Let's throw it over to Banks and start to get the players ready and rolling. We've got some giveaways, I believe. Yep, here, Bruce Bez. Banks, take it away.
And just like that, our competitors have halved. That is the brutal reality of a single elimination.
कितना घंटा और
Get
3 मैच बचे हैं,
to be played
2 सेमीफाइनल और 1 फाइनल बचा है. तो मेरे हिसाब से 1 घंटा और लगना चाहिए, लेकिन हम ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा अभी 11 मिनट और देखेंगे. जीटा डिवीजन का मैच देखेंगे.
backwards.
इज देयर एनी इंडियन टीम? अब तो कोई नहीं है, पहले जरूर क्वालिफायर्स में थी.
And right is
सॉल्ट बाइट ऐसा कुछ नाम था उनको शायद. वो इंडिया की प्योर इंडियन टीम थी, मतलब वो
one
पूरे सभी प्लेयर इंडियन थे उसमें.
running me up.
That is the only team with a pure Indian,
Can you come out?
but
You come out.
they are not even to qualify for that thing.
Shouted at, so I'm gonna go round Tick's head. I'm still.
My prediction again correct. Ha ha ha. Nice.
Oh, you hopped on stage. Well done, Spud. Yes, thank you very much.
Yes, I saw his face.
We've got some t-shirts as well, okay? We've got loads of goodies to give away. And I mean, you know what? You, sir, can you name me one brawler in Brawl Stars? Bruce, I'll give you that. Go on then.
वाह, बताओ. उसको टी शर्ट मिल गई जिसके पास उसको यही नहीं पता ब्रॉलर का नाम क्या है. वाह,
Listening.
तालियां बजती रहनी चाहिए.
Catch if you can. Plenty to give out. You know, we're here for 3 days
अरे बंद हो गया.
as well. So if you're here for more than 1 day, don't just come over here and just try and hoard, you know, Brawl Stars merch while you're here, okay? I'm going to do a few more. Okay, I'm going to throw this to you. Please don't break it. There you go. Oh, you thief. Go on, give it back to him. That's not fair. I'll give you one, don't worry. That was a kind gesture, wasn't it? Can you catch? Can you catch? You can catch? Yeah, you can. Ooh, there we go. Okay. You can hold on to that for now. Because we have some new casters. Well, we have a new caster or a familiar face joining us at the caster desk.
पाकिस्तान बंदा से जेम्स खरीद आना चाहिए.
Finals.
300 रुपए डिफरेंस है इंडिया से.
Thank you very much, Banks.
तो भाई वहाँ का रेट का भी डिफरेंस है.
I need to get down in the crowd, get some of that merch for myself because I'm going to need to take that home if I've got space in my suitcase. Back again, Teddy. We've got
सब कंट्री के अलग अलग रेट्स हैं.
it's going to be Zeta versus SDMN in this first one.
Yeah, that is an absolutely heated match. Zeta Division world champions with Tempo. STMN, they looked amazing today as well. Let's bring the teams on stage.
Yeah, give it up for Zeta Division and STMN. On they come. 2 teams who have successfully made it to the semi-finals.
भाई उसकी हाइट इतनी छोटी है, वो स्टूल लगा के खड़ा होता है.
They're going to want to make it even further. The finals is where they want to be, and not only that, but
वो देखो, वो स्टूल रखा है उसके लिए खड़े होने के लिए.
and they are back again at the 2022 MSI to try once more, but they have 2 more teams standing in the way. SCMN.
वो देखो खड़ा हो गया स्टूल पे.
Yeah, SCMN, they didn't start the year as planned, a little bit slow at the beginning, but they
पूल खेला जाएगा भी. हाँ भाई,
made it
काफी बार खेला है.
to go all the way and secure a victory, so they're coming in with a bit
Commonly known as billiards.
of match and that
Yeah,
final.
खेला है भाई.
Yeah, they got the momentum on their side, but let's not forget who they are against. Zeta Division, and it is going to be starting off on Hot Potato as well.
But skills matter. He's pro.
Will play into Zeta Division's
Hits.
They seem to be doing a good job of aggression themselves, though, so it might be a bit of an even playing field.
Yeah, let's see in just a bit how they do. Moya Goku, the Tempo, Kenji versus Bobby OG and Tuny. Some iconic players here on the stage. So much history behind both of those teams, but they haven't really faced each other too much before. So it's gonna be a little bit of a first, and you know, you never know exactly what to expect, but I can tell you SCMN, as in most teams, they came in scared of Zeta Division, but also with the desire to be the team to finally take them down.
Well, after Zeta Division's first match, I think anybody's right to be scared of them. SCMN had a bit of a closer one against Tribe Gaming EU, but did manage to take it in the end, which means, you know, they're kind of playing, they've got their nerves in check, and they are going to be moving forward very, very nicely with some good momentum in their backs moving on into this one, and they're definitely going to need it against this opponent as well. Such a fierce team in Zeta Division. That, I mean,
मैं अगर उधर बैठा रहता मेरे को भी मिलता गिफ्ट
is absolutely.
उसके लिए, लेकिन वो खर्चा भी कितना करना पड़ता वो भी तो सोचो। उतने में तुम अभी खरीद लोगे, जितने में तुम पैसा खर्च करते, प्लेन की टिकट लगाते, रहने का खर्चा, खाने का खर्चा लगाते, तुम वहां जाओगे इतना दूर वहां पे देखने के लिए, फिर वहां ये स्टेडियम में घुसने का चार्जेस वो अलग, टिकट चार्जेस वो अलग, इतना खर्चे में तो भाई तुम पूरे मोहल्ले को बांट दोगे गुडीज।
Whether that be on event.brawlstars.com or in the studio here at DreamHack. Here is what we've seen so far. STMN versus Zeta is this game we're going to be seeing up next after defeating their first round opponents. And after that, a bit of a revenge match. Tribe Gaming NA and SK Gaming. They need I'm sure they'll be wanting a bit of revenge from World Finals.
Yeah, man, that was one of the craziest matches.
Still laughing on that t-shirt person says Bruce as a brawler. Yes. What is Bonnie's super called?
Amount of skill on both of those rosters is absolutely.
मुझे नहीं पता भाई, स्टार गेजर है क्या?
Push the skill ceiling.
स्टार लॉन्चर है, ओके, नो आइडिया, मेरे पास है ही नहीं। ट्राइब के
Had some very, very good drafts across the board for both.
I will go for SK then.
Team Queso, or you know, the SCMN towards the end. That Brawl Ball comp was really, really nice. Had some nice counters in there as well.
बच्चे की तरह गिफ्ट कर रहा हूँ, तो अपने आप को गिफ्ट दे दो।
You know, they are
खर्चा करके उधर जाने से अच्छा अपने आप को गिफ्ट दे दो, यहाँ पे सबको उसको भी गिफ्ट दे दोगे। अकाउंट मेरा बिकवा दो ना प्लीज, अपना अकाउंट नहीं बेच रहा मैं, तुम्हारा अकाउंट बिकवा के क्या करूंगा?
Nothing to lose, and I think he played absolutely phenomenally for a player who isn't even on this roster anymore.
Yeah, I mean, you know, from his point of view, it's about gaining the most out of this experience, and that is going to be, first of all, LAN experience, but also, you know, show his presence and how good he is on the playing field. But I think that, you know, even though SCMN, they didn't have the easiest, and it was a very close quarterfinal for them, that also means that they are really warmed up at this point. They already had to give a lot, and they're coming in hot for this semi. It's not quite the same for Zeta Division, because those were just 4 games, 4 fast games as well, so maybe not quite in there just yet.
Yeah, you could say that SCMN, you know, they've had a really tough game starting things off, so they're going to know. And it's Zeta Division anyway. You know they're a tough opponent, so you're going to want to bring the same.
वहाँ जाने का जितना लगेगा,
you know, Nirf wiping the floor with.
भाई आना जाने का टिकट मिला के,
you know, who are
कोविड का टाइम चल रहा है, तो कम से कम 42,000 रुपए आने जाने का मिला के टिकट। मैं कम बता रहा हूँ, अभी तुरंत में तो और महंगा ही जाएगा 60-70 हजार, लेकिन कम लेके चलता ही। मान लो तुमने 6 महीने पहले से बुकिंग कर लिया तो 42,000 टिकट्स एयर मान लेते हैं। रहने के लिए होटल्स कम से कम 1500 से तो नीचे नहीं मिलने वाला, बहुत ही सस्ता भी जाएंगे तब भी, तो 1500 पर डे या पर नाइट। और 3 दिन का टूर्नामेंट है तो 3 दिन 15,045, 5,000 लेके चल लेते हैं, तो 5,000 वो प्लस 42 47 हो गया। उसके बाद फिर वीजा का खर्चा अराउंड 3,500 लगता है, 4,000 मान लेते हैं, तो 51,000 तो ये हो गया, 51,000 ये हो गया। फिर खाने का खर्चा तो भाई ऑब्वियसली वेजिटेबल, अगर तुम वेजी हो या फिर नॉन वेजिटेरियन नहीं हो तो खाना ऐसे इजीली मिलने नहीं वाला। तो इंडियन रेस्टोरेंट भी वहाँ उल्टा 200 का खाना 400 में, और 400 का खाना 1,000 रुपये बेचते हैं। सो ऑब्वियसली खाने का खर्चा तुम्हारा एक दिन का 1,000 के आसपास तो मिनिमम जाएगा, इवन इफ यू गो फॉर द बर्गर्स ओनली। सो 3,000 रुपये वो मान लेते हैं, तो 60-70 हजार रुपये तो कहीं नहीं गए तुम्हारे, अगर तुमको जाना है तो।
completely
हेलो हार्ड, व्हाट्स अप, हाउ आर यू डूइंग?
a bit more surprising. We'll see how that works out. As honestly, I'm not sure which target he should jump on because Spike, Daryl, and even an Eve, they're all pretty dangerous brawlers to be up close against. Bobby takes a lot of damage, has to fall back, and G confirms the elimination, and Tempo is free to get some damage on safe already. What a start here for Zeta.
Expect a good battle
भाई Zeta डिवीजन ओपी भाई साहब।
early on. 53% remaining for SCMN after a singular push. Sandstorm goes down. Tooney is not going to be healing.
Nice.
Catches him off guard around the left-hand side, takes him down, and takes the control.
I mean, if Zeta keep this spacing, this might very much be a speed run to the grand finals. But obviously, SCMN, they got something to say about that. Tuni was a nice roll forwards. Moya Goku
Whoa,
off. Super
the Daryl is not looking for the damage,
he lives through it, and he's
and GG's.
Moya Goku though
Oh,
on the red save. SCMN, they barely have any HP left, and he's gonna close it out.
speed run.
Start from Zeta.
Well, maybe I was just completely wrong. 84% maybe.
भाई सुबह स्ट्रीम,
That was
भाई सुबह स्ट्रीम किया करो
the division. We can't forget as well.
भाई। मैं 3 टाइम स्ट्रीम करता हूँ, सुबह से लेकर रात तक। 24 घंटे अवेलेबल नहीं हो सकता, लेकिन हाँ ऑलमोस्ट 12 घंटे तो मैं स्ट्रीम कर ही लेता हूँ।
We have the second.
उससे ज़्यादा स्ट्रीम नहीं कर सकता। भाई तुम 60-70 हजार से आईफोन खरीद लोगे, और क्या भाई।
All right, a nice hatchling to spawn there as well, as it is going to go on to Kenji, takes him down. Moya Goku is able to clear up that defense, and so far it's
ओ भाई वॉट, एडगार तो भाई तहलका मचा दिया एडगार ने।
23%. A little bit better, probably, for STMN. OG has a super as well, trying to lock in that kill to Moya Goku. It is going to be a 1-for-1 trade, but Genji just creating some nice space on the left-hand side. The Sandstorm will reveal Bobby's presence, and Moya Goku once again is ready for all that aggression. A nice gadget to keep Tuni at bay, and he will force him back to retreat a little around the mid.
Tempo's going to go down, and it's just Kenji. They're fine with leaving this, but OG falls as well. Would have been back, but Bobby got the takedown anyway. Tooney just completely destroying the safe on the other side of things. They've closed down that gap quite nicely, and he did get out alive as well, which means they're still going to maintain this control on the right-hand side. But Shitampo over the left, making a move once more, gets the jump in, but OG cleans him up.
Nice damage from Tuni here.
फाइनली they got the damage.
Do have a 12% lead. Zeta did
आईफोन 1 देखा है क्या? हाँ एकदम बकवास था। अभी के हिसाब से तो बकवास था, उस टाइम का तो भाई बहुत बढ़िया फोन था, तो न्यू टेक्नोलॉजी थी। अभी के हिसाब से देखा जाए तो भाई आईफोन 1 एकदम बकवास।
Tempo going to onto the save, gets greeted on landing by SCMN as they shut them down and double down on that lead.
Yeah, Moya's got that super as well. Now Kenji trying to push down the middle, but instantly wiped out. Got scouted out and taken down immediately. They do not want to be dealing with that in a position like this. Moya
45 seconds remaining.
got the ability to scout this bush. In comes the Sandstorm, but Tooney trying to take some...
Come on side Embo, you can go with him.
Gonna be chilling, waiting. They
अच्छा वो अपना सुपर का इंतजार कर रहा है।
moves, but he gets wiped out of the map. And now Z1 have some chance to move forward and try to get this win back in their favor. OG wipes him out, and the damage gear is activated.
Big kill there from OG as he's going to get some more damage on safe. SCMN still leading by a fair amount. Tuni, he knows that right now all they need to do is defend it off. Obviously, if they can close it out early, the better. But 10 seconds left into this game. It looks like SCMN are just about to tie things up. It's going to be 1-1 in that opening set, and that was exactly the
इनको टैंक लेना चाहिए था।
needed to bring up.
मिरर के सामने फोटो
That last game, how
खींचने में क्या जाता?
to that
It's not about iPhone 1, it's simply
SCMN looking
iPhone 5 अभी तक 20K प्लस बिक रहा।
dominant performance from
कौन
Zeta.
बोल दिया भाई?
The mentals to have wavered, and they didn't. They just came back.
कौन है जो लोग अभी तक आईफोन 5 खरीद रहे हैं इतने में?
Close against Tuni. Tuni goes for roll, is gonna get a little bit of poking onto that blue save, but not all that much.
नोकिया खरीदो, नोकिया फेंक के मारोगे
Scary amount.
दीवार में छेद हो जाएगा। ऐसा वाले मोबाइल लेना चाहिए।
Man early on, which is a nice change. OG was a super trying to lock down that middle area, separate players so they can't team up against them just yet.
very aggressive Sandy super, but they didn't really get too much out of it. Kenji gets the gadget off in time. Sweet Dream sends it to sleep and puts him back in the spawn. Moya coming in now with the super as well, getting some good damage, but also does go down to the curveball. Shitampo has the super as well. Kenji pushing him, but not able to get too much. Shitampo
Why?
remain in the lead.
Why Edgar plays like that? Always. Whoever takes Edgar just goes crazy.
Have a strong presence.
I want iPhone
The map
SE 2016. I love so compact thing.
to him.
iPhone SE is still coming. Why I want to go for the old ones?
That's OG.
If you can just go for the new ones.
Trait
नोटिया फैंस
getting pushed
है जो दीवार में मारने से
able
छेद हो जाएगा.
that elimination and Zeta they
भाई वैसे तो वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड जो है वो
try
सोनी के फोन के नाम है,
They usually
जो कि अगर 25 फीट ऊंचे से भी फेंको तो उसका कुछ नहीं होगा, लेकिन सेकंड पे आता है नोकिया का फोन
when he's taken down Kenji.
जो टफेस्ट फोन होने का रिकॉर्ड रखता है.
He's going to jump in, but
Why Edgar? Why every Edgar is playing that only? Why? I don't get it.
on the other side of
Why every Edgar plays like that?
big lead for stamina, but there is
Is worth buying iPhone.
vision to strike back.
iPhone is bad for its price.
Opening
ये
set
तगड़ा गेम चल रहा है ना वर्ल्ड.
is gonna go for the
तगड़ा गेम चल रहा था, अभी फिलहाल नहीं चल रहा है. Why I don't know why Edgar is playing like that. क्या हो गया अचानक से?
face. Bobby finds that kill. Kenji should be able to get the
They are losing, they are losing, they are losing, and
percent left. Two
one shot and they're
and one save. And STMN they might just do it. Zeta need a miracle to save this set.
there it is. There's the finish. STMN
GG's.
down in the dumpster on top of the world. STMN take the first set against Zeta.
छेद कर दीजिए, करोगे तुम्हारा ही नुकसान है.
First game, some really nice.
तुम्हारे खोपड़िया पे फेंकेंगे, तुम्हारा खोपड़ी टूटेगी तो मेरा क्या नुकसान?
That was
नुकसान तो तुम्हारा है.
turnaround on
अगले सीजन में स्टार पार्क का लोड शुरू होगा.
this game. I was
अरे नहीं, अगले सीजन मैं खेलूंगा नहीं खेलूंगा मुझे यही नहीं पता.
for me from the quarterfinals, but STMN
Yes, Edgar is not playing good now.
for their ability to react and find solutions to those problems because they absolutely turned things around. A nice reverse sweep in their
हमको यही नहीं पता है कि अगले सीजन हम खेलेंगे भी कि नहीं खेलेंगे.
Then out of the bag now because STMN are looking very, very.
क्या करेंगे उनके लोर का?
I like the Daryl. Seems like they've just let them
कहानियां तुम 10-20 सुना दो, 50 सुना दो, लेकिन अगर गेम तुम्हारा वही
2 games. First game.
वही जिसमें लोग आके नाचते हैं, स्पिन करते हैं, और जिनको गेम जीतने से ज़्यादा नाचने में मजा आता है,
Tempo on
तब तक कुछ नहीं हो सकता.
28,000 damage. You're not doing
क्या हुआ लिविंग ब्रॉल स्टार्स? हाँ ऑब्वियसली काफी बोरिंग गेम है,
the
कुछ नया नहीं है, मतलब
like as
वही सेम गेम मोड,
you're amazing
वही पीपल डांसिंग अराउंड फॉर विनिंग.
finding that much value.
सोलो से अब हम आ चुके हैं डुओस पे, जहाँ पे टीम अप अभी भी टीम अप.
Give up a lot of control and
अब आजकल तो 3v3 में भी टीम अप देखने को मिलते हैं.
STMN off guard.
फिर मैच मेकिंग एकदम टट्टी भाई.
Solution to it, it was just
200 ट्रॉफी वाला प्लेयर 800 वाली ट्रॉफी वाले प्लेयर के साथ खेल रहा है.
nice from them, and it seems like Zeta are going to be the
800 वाला प्लेयर सोच रहा है भाई ये इतना बकवास प्लेयर मेरी टीम में क्यों आ गया.
next.
और वो जो कम ट्रॉफी प्लेयर है वो सोच रहा है भाई मेरे तो इतनी कम ट्रॉफी है, इतनी हाई मैच में मेरे को क्यों फेंक दिया, मेरे को क्यों तोड़ा भाई.
By a team with 16%.
दोनों परेशान है, लेकिन उनको क्या पता कि गलती ना उसकी है ना उसकी है. गलती तो ब्रॉल स्टार्स की है जो ऐसी मैच मेकिंग कर रहा है बैठ के.
so far as Zeta division. I mean, we
उससे भी बड़ा मैच मेकिंग का लॉजिक, अगर 2 प्लेयर
champion one.
आपकी टीम के हैं जिनने थ्रोअर लिए हैं, तीसरा प्लेयर भी थ्रोअर ही पकड़ा देंगे. ओनली टीम एट एसआई टू हैव 3 रोस्टर्ड प्लेयर्स इन जेटा डिवीजन 1 आई गेस.
So far, that first set
यस करेक्ट आंसर.
really where he should
जेटा डिवीजन 1
we need
जिनके
to
पास 3 ही प्लेयर हैं,
tempo. I think
बाकी सब टीम के पास 4-4 5-5 प्लेयर हैं.
nice comeback from Zeta.
Yeah, well, maybe if they
New players think Brawl Stars is good after 10k.
to do a little bit,
Brawl Stars is so boring.
the general lesson they might have learned in that.
उससे भी बड़ी बात है अगर नया प्लेयर आता है तो भाई उसको अब हर महीने, पहली बार तो हर सीजन 1-2 नए ब्रॉलर ऐड हो जाते हैं. मतलब ऑन एन एवरेज 12 ब्रॉलर साल भर में तो ऐड हो ही रहे हैं, और अभी 50+ ब्रॉलर्स हो चुके हैं. अब ऐसा भी नहीं कि ब्रॉलर्स
Well, there's
ट्रॉफी रोड में अनलॉक हो जाते हैं, अब ऐसा भी नहीं है. दिमाग लगाए वो लोग कि भाई जो बहुत पुराने ब्रॉलर होंगे उनको ट्रॉफी रोड में छोड़ देने का. जी भाई इतनी ट्रॉफी हो गई, जैसे 8 बिट अनलॉक होता है, नीटा अनलॉक होती है, फॉल्ट अनलॉक होता है, शैली अनलॉक होती है ट्रॉफी रोड के थ्रू.
in
वैसे ही उनको डाल देना चाहिए ट्रॉफी रोड में कि भाई तुम इतनी ट्रॉफी पहुंचोगे ये वाला ब्रॉलर तुम्हें अनलॉक हो जाएगा। नहीं, वो भी नहीं करना है। तो वो 50 प्लस ब्रॉलर्स अनलॉक करने के लिए भाई 1-1.5 साल क्या तुम 4 साल भी लगा दोगे तब भी पूरे ब्रॉलर्स अनलॉक नहीं कर पाओगे एज अ न्यू प्लेयर। क्योंकि पहली बात तो तुम हर फ्री टू प्लेयर हो तो भाई ब्रॉल पास तो खरीदोगे नहीं, ब्रॉल पास खरीदोगे नहीं तो चांसेस तुम्हारी हो जाती हैं हाफ।
that is a big
उसके बाद फिर लक इतना बेकार चलता है कि भाई एक ब्रॉलर खोलने के लिए तुमको कम से कम 100 बॉक्सेस खोलो तब भी नहीं मिलते। मतलब मुझे ही देख लो, एम्बर नहीं मिल रही है, मैं 500 से ज़्यादा बॉक्सेस खोल चुका हूं, जिसमें कि 100 से ज़्यादा मेगा बॉक्स हैं,
trying to
तब भी नहीं मिल रही।
opponents of guard perhaps
सही है,
in that draft.
कुछ भी कर लो नहीं मिल रहा।
Well, I mean,
एक ब्रॉलर 50 के ट्रॉफीज पर रख दो। अरे मैं बोलता हूँ भाई हर 1000 ट्रॉफी पे एक ब्रॉलर भी डाल दोगे ना
Queso,
तब भी तुम 50,000 ट्रॉफीज तक एक ब्रॉलर डाल पा सकते हो।
counterpart in Zeta
समझ रहे हो मतलब?
twice in the
तो क्योंकि तुम्हारे पास 55 प्लस ब्रॉलर्स हैं, अगर 1,000 ट्रॉफीज पे एक ब्रॉलर भी डाल देंगे तब भी तुम्हारे ब्रॉलर बचे हुए हैं। लेकिन इनको कमाने पैसे,
thing for them to have.
पैसा ज्यादा जरूरी है ना भाई।
I don't think they're the kind of
तो
team
पैसे ज्यादा जरूरी कमाने के चक्कर में ही
they brought out. They just didn't adapt.
ब्रॉल स्टार्स अभी मुझे बोरिंग लगने लगा है।
Coming on the bans from Zeta Division 1, Fang going to be banned out in
हर 1000 ट्रॉफी पे एक ब्रॉलर डाल दो तो क्या दिक्कत है?
Gene, Grom.
अगर तुमको लगता है कि भाई फ्री पैसे कमाने तो नए ब्रॉलर्स तुम वैसे ही रिलीज कर रहे हो भाई, हर महीने तुम नया ब्रॉलर ऑन एन एवरेज रिलीज कर रहे हो।
See that Division 1s, we'll have to see how it works out in practice. In general, you know, Grom is
I started in September 2020 with 4 legendaries and Janet.
when your opponents spend out a tick and they bring in the Sprout, or the opposite. And more often than not, Sprout is just a superior option.
भाई अगले महीने तक तुम्हारे फिर से 2 ब्रॉलर और ऐड हो जाएंगे। नया सीजन स्टार्ट होगा, उसका एक नया ब्रॉलर, फिर एक मिड सीजन नया ब्रॉलर आएगा वो अलग।
Knockout game. Toonie trying to make some
20K पे एक मिथिक ब्रॉलर बॉक्स रख देना चाहिए लाइक अचीवमेंट्स।
All right, some nice
अरे भाई
Kenji moving upwards. Is going to go for a gadget. A nice wall from OG. Just going to give him a little bit more playing space, but he gets
भाई लॉजिक की बात है,
heavily. Kenji does have a super. And
अगर तुम नए लोगों को
side, this is going to be
अपने गेम में अट्रैक्ट करना चाहते हो
for this
तो
opening.
भाई उनको रिवॉर्ड दो ना। रिवॉर्ड पीपल का रिवॉर्ड।
2 versus 1 in favor of STMN. Only Moya Goku remaining.
That was an incredible little use of super there. Bobby trying to save his super for the next round, but Moya Goku does have the ability to heal. Bobby's got the jump, doesn't want to risk it, uses it, and gets the round for STMN.
Yeah, the destruction does not quite come off as the bombs would have exploded after the time.
भाई इनका लैग क्यों हो रहा है?
Quite nice for the Piper to have that open
only for that Supercell only money।
stepped around.
Yeah, let's see the matchups.
अब ये लेवल 11 के बाद मैक्स करना इज इम्पॉसिबल
Well, and Kenji has to.
भाई।
This means
ऑलमोस्ट गियर आने से पहले तक
to make too many
मैं काफी सारे ब्रॉलर को लेवल 9 कर चुका था,
as well, and Toonie falls low. But the
फिर अचानक से देखता क्या हूँ गियर आ गया है। वो भी गियर एक नहीं 2 आए हैं, मतलब पावर 10 या पावर 11 तक लोगों को अपग्रेड करना है,
Find a target.
जो कि काफी बोरिंग प्रोसेस है।
It's an aggressive wall, but it's not the easiest to wall off a Grom.
क्योंकि आपको सिर्फ दिन भर में कितना ही खेल लो सिर्फ 200 ही टोकन मिलने वाले हैं।
Another wall plays down.
ऐसा नहीं कि तुम खेलते रहो तो तुमको ज्यादा टोकन्स मिलेंगे और ज्यादा तुम बॉक्सेस गेन कर सकते हो, नहीं। तुम 24 घंटे में एक बार खेलोगे तब भी तुमको 200 टोकन मिलेंगे, तुम पूरे 24 घंटे भी खेलोगे तब भी तुमको 200 टोकन ही मिलने वाले हैं।
he had it. The jump comes in, but he jumps directly onto the Grom super. OG falls low, but might get the trade against Shatampo here, and he needs it as well. Doesn't get it before he goes down, and Bobby in a 1v3 cannot do anything. They even it out and take the round.
Clean round from Zeta. Goes
I have 2 power 12
make.
and 2 power 10।
Bobby has a super as well, which can be
ये भी ठीक है भाई।
escape a stick
पावर 12 तक करने लगे। रशिया जो प्लेयर्स को पता नहीं ब्रॉल स्टार्स का
matchup. That
क्या हो शौक है, क्या ही शौक है।
the walls
Gene have tooth in his icon
press a bit more to try to get those.
but don't have in lobby। Rip logic।
Goku is still sitting on that gene pool.
Yeah, now shots coming in towards OG. Kenji trying to use super in a good position. Moya Goku still has that super in hand, doesn't want to use it without getting any value. Tooney's parasites are going to spawn and they're coming in now, but Grom shots are going to take them out, and Shatampo's doing a great job over the right. The pull hits, but OG might get the trade. He does just that. Bobby has his super, needs to try open up the map, but also doesn't want to jump into a bit of a vulnerable position.
Yeah, Tuni in a dangerous area is gonna have to fall back. Tempo is committing to it. Kenji has a super as well. Nice elimination. Bobby jumps away.
Oh, nice.
Super to the face, and that is gonna be a very nice game for Zeta Division, a game they needed.
Yeah, very long-winded knockout game there. Did take a while, so they might have to
भाई COC देख लो
once again because
भाई, वो तुम्हें अपना दांत दिखाएगा.
let's take the other one if he'd used a pull
Impossible to max out walls.
value out of it in the end. Tooney trying to put open right hand side.
बात तो सही है.
Going for the late
इस वाले ब्रॉल टॉक में अगर टीमिंग करने से बैन होने का एक सिस्टम लाए तो मैं पूजा करूंगा ब्रॉल स्टार्स को. ना, वो नहीं करने वाले उनको. भाई एक सबसे बुरी बात मुझे पता है क्या लगती है. ठीक है भाई, तुम पैसे कमा रहे हो, सब कर रहे हो, ये लॉजिक मुझे नहीं समझ आता कि तुम क्यों टीम अप नहीं हटा सकते हो. हर बार सिर्फ और सिर्फ 10-15 स्किन आ जाती हैं ढेर भर की. फायर स्किन, ये वाली स्किन, वो वाली स्किन,
instead of just trying to
गोबर वाली स्किन, टट्टी वाली स्किन,
pushing down the left hand side.
पजामा स्किन,
And then they're forcing a late
हग्गू स्किन, ये सब आएगा.
too much
लेकिन जो हग्गू टीममेट्स हैं उसका कुछ नहीं होने वाला है.
in that mid.
50 स्किन बनाने का टाइम है, ये सब करने के लिए टाइम नहीं है ब्रॉल स्टार्स के पास कि भाई टीम अप कैसे हटा सकते हैं, गेम को कैसे इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं, क्या नया गेम मोड ला सकते हैं. ना ना, ये सब नहीं करते. हमको तो 50 स्किन लानी है, उसको गोल्ड करना है, उसको सिल्वर करना है. फिर आइडिया की कमी पड़ रही है. एक काम करते हैं, प्लेटिनम स्किन भी बना देते हैं. प्लेटिनम स्किन, डायमंड स्किन सब बना देते हैं.
Very much one-shot him. He does get the heal, but it's a 2 versus 1, and Tuny, he's not gonna make it. He goes down. That will be a round for Zeta.
Another close one as well. One round stands between them and this entire set, so getting this will even out the score between them and STMN. Tooney with the parasite straight off spawn, but Bobby's hitting some shots over the left-hand side. They do come in. Kenji struggling to deal with them and does actually get connected by one. So OG not really taking this opportunity to push just yet. Moyogoku does have his super once more, but Bobby connects a couple of shots on both Kenji and Moyogoku. But still, they're being patient. Tooney's marked, so they need to wait it out.
Let's see if Moyogoku can find the value that you'd expect out of a Gene Pool. Bobby is very low HP. That could be an opportunity to push on, but Bobby has a super and can save him from some tricky situation. The pool is going to be missed, and Bobby still jumps away. Tuny very low HP on the top right side of the map. The tempo pressuring him up, but that wall is going to help get a little bit closer. It's a 3 versus 1 though, and Tuny is marked. Way out here for Tuny.
Oh, nice comeback.
Game for Zeta.
Zeta bringing it back now, evening things out. Didn't really waver after that last set.
I have Town Hall 9 COC.
You're quite convincing.
Pushed
on a few of the
Tajwal में बहुत गुस्सा.
when they waited for the late game.
COC also boring because this game lifetime spending game. हाँ वो तो है.
There and then right.
They just add new content, don't improve game.
Thank God for them that they
When the
clutched up that
release 2 gold skin, they said it's for coin rich players. Level 11 में बात coin कहाँ बचने हैं.
back here, but
I always play solo. I have
set a
Town Hall 12 5 star. क्या बात. बहुत बढ़िया.
Yeah, you see these highlights just Zeta just playing really well. Stampo hitting some amazing shots there. It always seemed to be Tooney, the last one left, and he was always marked. So there's not really much
अरे जल्दी खत्म करो भाई मैच,
mark on top.
फिर हम जाएं.
Damage from STMN is
बस Zeta डिवीजन का मैच स्ट्रीम एंड करेंगे.
just unable to get the finishes. It was the poke down.
11 बजने वाले हैं भाई, 11 बजने वाले हैं.
OG just could not push.
मैं सोलो कभी कभार खेलता हूँ. जो बंदा टीम अप करता है मैं उसको थम्स डाउन दिखाता हूँ.
the most range
क्या ही फर्क पड़ता है, थम्स डाउन दिखाओ, कुछ कर लो.
time. Once you get that tag, how do you really commit until the wall?
उनको तो नाचने में ही मजा आता है.
Go for too many homemade recipes or
मैं तो बोलता हूँ तुमको नाचने वाला ही बनाना है तो एक काम करो, एक नाचने वाला मोड ही बना दो कि भाई तुम इसमें जितना नाच के खेलना हो नाच लो. सबके मोड्स मतलब सबके ब्रॉलर्स एक ही लेवल पे रहेंगे,
Tap a G.
सबके गियर्स रहेंगे, जस्ट लाइक अ फ्रेंडली गेम.
You're just gonna be able to wait and heal.
फ्रेंडली गेम विद द रैंडम प्लेयर्स. कर लो भाई, जितना नाचना है जो करना हो कर लो. ना ट्रॉफी माइनस होगी ना बढ़ेगी. नाचो वहां जाके जितना नाचना है.
Or an amber.
लेकिन ट्रॉफी मैचेस में सीरियसली खेल लो भाई.
the kind of
अपना स्टिल यूज कर लो, अपना ब्रॉलर यूज कर लो, अपना गैजेट यूज कर लो, स्टार पावर यूज कर लो, लेकिन नहीं,
maps because typically
उनको तो नाचो मोड चाहिए। लेट्स नाचो डुक चुक डुक चुक डुक चुक चुक।
encounters on the lane.
सोलो में डुओ खेलना होता है, डुओ में 3v3 खेल रहे होते हैं, और 3v3 में सोलो भी नहीं खेल पाते,
Brawlers like Chromate, but
पिट के आ जाते हैं,
we saw earlier, absolutely amazing.
पता नहीं चाहते क्या है।
On the lane, Ember, to try to take down those bushes. It's just a very unique and particular map, and that's honestly why I love it so much.
Yeah, I love a bow here as well, being able to throw down those mines and have, you know, the ability to break up the front wall to start with, and then also be able to throw down mines onto the gem spawn when you do have the rest of the map broken up is a really good ability to have. But also, you know, Gene, the ability to turn the game with a snap of the fingers and a super is just really, really strong.
Yeah, certainly so. Look at how many people have turned up here at DreamHack. All right, players are slowly getting ready for this third set. We are all tied up, so this is going to be the opportunity for one of the teams to stand out and get just one step closer to a match point, one step closer to the grand finals.
Could be one of those teams' breakaway that they need to be able to try and take this and move all the way to the finals, because we are in the semis now. They are just this game away from moving on to a top 2 position and possibly even that first place, which, you know, Zeta have experienced before. They're going to want to experience it again, but STMN, they've only experienced it once in their own region, never mind at a LAN event or anything like that. Worlds last year, they went out in top 8, I believe, so they do want a taste of that, and that is driving them forwards. Janet, Max, and Crow bans from Zeta Division. There's the Crow you mentioned, and it is double banned as well, along with a Max and a Janet. We've got mirror bans here, only 3.
Yeah,
क्या बात है, मिरर बैन।
where lovely to see it happen at MSI. And OG, he's gonna bring in the iconic NA pick, and that's gonna be Ash coming in play.
I like it, but clearly they didn't have the ability to pair it with the Byron, and Zeta one did manage to pick that up early on. But they also do have the Amber that we mentioned along with it, and you mentioned the Eve as well being such a great brawler. I like STMN's comp, especially when it starts like that.
Yeah, it's 2 mid from Kenji. It's once again one of those kind of weird mid picks that you wouldn't really see anywhere else ever. But on this map it works, and Stu has the potential to absolutely pop off when you play it aggressive. I like how aggressive Kenji plays it, to be honest, because as a gem carrier, you usually want to stay, you know, somewhat in your own back line and save. Kenji is going all in, and how does he survive that?
Yeah, I'm not sure really, to be honest, but now that mid is getting burned up and Bobby is stolen as Rampage Splash comes in, and he is one shot. Should be taken down by Shatampo now, and that drops a gem along with it as well, along with the one in the mid that Kenji's waiting to approach.
My goodness, Kenji on this 2 already showing some ridiculous plays. STMN are 6 gems behind. They need to open things up on the lanes to try to turn things around, but as you mentioned earlier, Ash is a great brawler, but it's just so much better with Byron right now. Bobby, he's all alone, and it's just so hard to get in range of your opponents. Does get near enough to Moyagoku, will take him down. Rats are placed down. Kenji is able to deal with them quite easily. His low HP falls. Moyagoku is going to be the backup plan to pick up those gems.
Tooney's still aggressive though, trying to get him.
Nice.
Can't get out, he's just trying to bait them out now, survive as long enough. And now, STMN pretty much do have an even amount of gems just due to that aggression. They're waiting patiently. Bobby trying to find Kenji in a surprise moment, but not able to do it. Got scouted out. Amber's down the mid. Burn should come through. He is going to avoid
Nice.
staying alive and not being burned.
And Kenji is playing.
Oh, nice.
Look how well Cal could.
Well played, Stu.
Every single one of his engagements are willful ultimately, but he has transitioned.
I maxed out all my characters. Just managed with that. By the way, I won today's challenge and 2 wins. Not worth. Yes. We need Nacho game mode.
Game.
1, let's go.
Down is for Zeta as well.
पार्टी ब्रॉल तू तो सिर्फ सोलो खेलता मेरे को लगता है, तू भी टीम अप करता है।
It is evened out. OG being patient, doesn't want to rush it, and that's what Moyagoku expected him to do, wasting a lot of ammo along the way. Tooney's going to survive with 210 HP and give the control to them.
10-10 हो रखा है। Wow.
Of Zeta's side, the next one's still spawning on STMN's.
Yeah, this is absolutely amazing for STMN as they keep that countdown up. Now, the only way for Zeta to interrupt it is going to be a kill onto OG, and it seems like that is not going to be on the menu. STMN, they take yet another game.
They are looking very, very good right now. Bobby being able to have such an explosive start really set the pace for the game for SCMN. Regardless of some players going down on the lanes.
I just teamed to push my Bonnie to 900 trophies.
But it's working very, very well, not giving any of these opposing brawlers a chance to think.
Yeah, dude, Zeta Division, they definitely had the better start, but it seems like SCMN were just able to take it all the way as Bobby does go down early to Kenji. Kenji not in the best HP situation, gets absolutely melted down by OG on the eve. And Moya Goku is gonna play down some mines, try to get rid of those bushes. Gadget now as well, and kills are all coming the way of Zeta Division. Kenji securing a couple of gems early on.
Oh, that is a wonderful amount of hits from Moya Goku there. Got 3 arrows on both players in that position. Bobby trying to make a push, but he does get splashed. Kenji pinching, and Shitampo does get the takedown. Moya Goku now trying to make a move down right. Kenji's going to be aggressing down the mid as well, and Turi almost gets him down, but doesn't quite do it once more.
All right, Kenji sitting on 7 gems. This is looking amazing for Zeta. And look how open the map is now as well. Bobby, he had to lane swap because there was just no cover to utilize on that right-hand side, and yet he still gets shut down by Shitampo. Kenji just a gem away from initiating a countdown for Zeta.
And there it goes. Now it does start to tick down. OG is low as well. Moya Goku just doing an amazing job of aggressing, keeping in that position. Bobby gets splashed. He's going to half his healing right now with that malaise. Shitampo gets the last shot on him as well, and he does fall. Regardless of the gadget, he's taken down. Tooney trying to make a last stand, but it's not a possibility. 2 seconds on the clock. Zeta even things out.
All right, we are all tied up once more. Both if sets in
Are you sleepy?
this particular set.
Kinda.
Ooh,
Yes.
and fourth here.
बस मैच खत्म होने का वेट कर रहा हूँ इनका. Will you sleep direct or watch social media then sleep at 12? ना भाई.
To really come out and dominate, but this time
मेरे को 6 बजे उठना होता है. मैं इतना टाइम पास नहीं करता. 6 घंटे की नींद जरूरी है.
Bobby trying to push once again
11:30 तक सो जाता हूँ
to go down, but he manages to survive.
और 6 बजे तो उठ जाता हूँ.
Wow, Kenji has been amazing on that too. Tuni gets the burn on those bushes, but Kenji is there with the flank, takes him down, and the amount of mobility you get on this too is so valuable as a mid. I love how aggressive he plays despite being a gem carrier, and yet it almost always feels like he's in a safe position.
Yeah, I mean, that's the power of Stu, really. Let's face it, the mobility is just absolutely flawless. They get the lane wins now
आज तो 11 हो गया. अभी भी स्ट्रीम चालू.
as well. Because all
बस जा ही रहे. मैं तो 2-3 बजे सोता हूँ. बढ़िया भाई, बढ़िया. मजे करो.
to start this countdown, and it seems like they might be able to grab them straight off spawn because they've got a good amount of control, but SCMN starting to fight back.
Yeah, there's no room for mistakes here for Stamina as Kenji is just a gem away from a countdown. He does get hit by the burn from Tuni, and Tempo is going to come in with a couple of heals to try to get him back in position a little earlier, but the gem
Nice.
secures it. It's out of range for Tuni to take him down, and Kenji is in a great position to secure another set for Zeta.
Bobby got stunned as well, which means it delays the push and delays the attempted reset. Bobby now pushing in. They might get a good pinch in here. 3 seconds on the clock. Bobby can't do it, and Tuni can't even.
Oh, that was very close. अगर वो मार देता.
For Zeta Division against STM.
एनीमे देखता हूँ 2-3 बजे तक.
Oh, you know, that's
अच्छा.
the big question.
एनीमे ही देखते हो ना.
Zeta roster.
गर्लफ्रेंड से बात तो नहीं करते बैठ के.
Expect a lot from him, but I think
हेलो बेबी, क्या कर रही थी? मेरे बाबू ने खाना खाया.
Kenji
क्या खाया बाबू?
played a phenomenal.
अच्छा बाबू, अच्छे से खाया ना खाना.
So cohesive as a team.
अच्छा, क्या बना था?
Side getting super
ओ,
good in these positions.
तुम्हारे दांत में सब्जी फंस गई. कोई बात नहीं बाबू,
Then
ब्रश कर लेना, निकल जाएगी.
highlight, but he did play over the left quite a lot. He was able to just provide such good heals to the gem carrier and ensure that he didn't go down.
Yeah, very different dynamic to most gem grab games where usually, you know, one of the two teams wins a lane and then they go help.
Sus.
In this case, Kenji.
Yes, sus.
An amazing performance from him. Zeta looking strong here in gem grab. STMN, they absolutely didn't look bad. Don't get me wrong. They looked really good. It was so close, but just not quite close enough. Gem-wise, it's very evenly matched, but Kenji
बाबू या बापू.
takes it home, and
देखो,
that's the set.
जब तक
Yeah, you can see as well.
किसी को पता नहीं चले तो बाबू से बात हो रही थी.
Kenji, when he did go down,
और अगर कोई बोले अरे किससे बात कर रहा है, कुछ नहीं, बापू से बात हो रही थी.
So he was able to recover
दोनों चीजें हैं.
16 in the hand and win the game for them anyway. And that's the kind of cover and really nice team play they have.
Yeah, and those sort of opportunities wouldn't really show.
कोई देख ले तो बापू, नहीं देखे तो बाबू.
Something we've seen in the past. So
टैलेंट है भाई, टैलेंट.
crazy to go for if you have the gems on you anyways. You have a decent amount of HP, good vision in the bushes. It's a great brawler to bring in. Let's see though as we move towards our fourth set what we have.
मेरा गर्लफ्रेंड नहीं है, स्कूल में कोई अच्छी दिखने वाली लड़की ही नहीं है, पूरे स्कूल में नहीं है, तुम्हारी क्लास में नहीं है.
I can guarantee they are far from being done with fighting.
हो गया फाइनल है या अभी भी है? अभी तो बहुत है, लेकिन हम तो सिर्फ
One set away from Zeta.
सेमीफाइनल देख के चले जाएंगे.
Star is the next map up though. A very mechanical map. I will say a lot of long-range gameplay. You like the Pipers, you like the Nannies, the Brocs, the Bells, all these kind of long-range brawlers. But they are usually banned out, which kind of makes the teams deploy this either speed strategy, there's a lot of crows that come in, or they just stick to the throwers and some medium-range brawlers.
Yeah, before draft, this used to be the map with the least versatility in the brawler pool, right? It was pretty much 99% of the time Piper, Tick, and Nani. And now, Nani is pretty much a must ban. How rarely have we seen Nani this year on Shooting Star? It feels
पूरे स्कूल में नहीं है, तो क्या कर रहे हो स्कूल में? स्कूल चेंज कर लो.
just to that format. Try to bring out new
अभी बता रहा हूँ, स्कूल चेंज कर लो.
the opportunity for Zeta to bring in the famous Japanese Max, because dude, it's been one of the brawlers that gave them the most success in the past, and it works pretty well in draft too.
Yeah, which is why it's usually banned out, to be honest, especially against
exactly.
them. You see the ban rate of Max when Zeta's playing is probably quite high.
Yeah.
When they're not, I feel like it does tumble quite a bit. But nonetheless, we've seen them play these kind of tankier comps even on maps
हाँ
like
करूँगा कुछ दिनों बाद.
BB come in on layer cake. It's a possibility that they might do something similar to that again if they can grab the Byron and a tank, whether that be Ash, whether it be BB with the shield gear. It's a really good, it's a really good play style to go with, especially when these lower DPS brawlers are usually what are played.
Yeah, I mean, we know Zeta to enjoy bringing some very odd brawlers.
एज बताना अपनी जरा. इसकी भाई अभी एज वाला फंडा खत्म नहीं हुआ. सुबह से एज के पीछे ही पड़ा है ये.
We'll have the Byron, Fang, and Piper. Looking at the bans, though, it's going to be Janet, Leon, and Max. Double Max ban. So Zeta actually went for the Max ban. Double Leon ban as well. And obviously the Nani, one of the go-to bans in general for this map.
Well, it does remain quite a long-range affair still. We've got the Piper, we've got the Bell, the Byron. The only outlier really is that Fang. Off those shoes, but the damage at range isn't going to be too good.
अरे वो मेरी नहीं, वो राजदीप की एज पूछ रहा है भाई.
Sits behind this wall.
एटम डाइनो.
Let's see how they capitalize. Bobby's solo HP does go down to the poison from Moya Goku, and it's a nice way to just double down on that lead for Zeta Division as they are now leading 3 stars to 0.
Great start for them. Stampo trying to work for his super and take an opponent off guard, but Bobby is having a really, really hard time against this Byron right here. Kenji against Tuni over the right-hand side. It's one heavy...
सबको मेरी एज की पड़ी है. और क्या भाई, तुम्हारी शादी करवाना है.
In the stuns there as well. You wouldn't expect it because he has the knockback. Lamp blowout didn't deploy in time.
Yeah, that was a great elimination for Tempo. As right now, Zeta Division 1 are leading by 5 stars.
वो नाइस शॉट.
Kenji is gonna strike and takes down Tuni. 7 now.
Oh, that was close.
Still
Wasted the gadgets.
there, and some bushes and walls removed as well. This is a bit of a nightmare situation for SCMN, because if they drop this game, it's gonna be match point for Zeta.
Yeah, Kenji over this round side still hitting shots very, very hard. Stampo does have the ability to go in once more. Now he has the super, which is going to be a huge thing, but he also has 3 stars and the blue star, which can switch the game quite heavily. He goes in, the triple connection would have been there, but the super, the splash comes in from Moyogoku though and gets the triple
अरे
support again.
what a waste.
It is a 1-for-1 trade in the end. Still 7 stars in favor of Zeta Division. 25 seconds left on the clock, and STMN, they need to make a push for it, but pushing into a Fang is a very scary situation, because now he has his super as well, and he can shut them down. Goes for the dash on the right-hand side, finds OG, stays up as well. Tuni does have a pool, is going to go for it. A clean kill for STMN, but they're still 8 stars behind.
Yeah, Moyogoku cleaning up the left-hand side whilst all that was going down the right. Very well played from him. 5 stars over his head and the blue star as well, so able to maintain it.
Nice.
And that is what Byron needs to do, especially in Shooting Star in Bounty.
That was a masterclass Fang appearance.
Hey Woody, I'm the next semi-final of Tribe or SK. Who should I vote? Please tell the best winning team.
Absolutely shut down, and you know,
In my opinion, SK is having much more better chances.
and that domination is exactly what Tempo had planned for us. He's gonna snatch the blue star once more. Tuni tagged up off the bat, and Kenji is considering the homemade recipe, but not committing to it just yet.
Kenji getting some shots in now, able to maintain this position because Tempo's positioning. Jump comes through from
Oh, two shots connected.
right side, pull available, but Tempo had that Byron heal in his back, super available once more. He uses the Gene pull. I'm not sure if that's a mistake because a lamp blowout would have been more effective.
That was a very interesting way to go. It is a 1-for-1 trade, and there's still plenty of time for Stamina to turn things around, as it is only a 2-star lead for Zeta this time. But there's no room for mistakes because this is match point.
Oh, nice.
It's big.
4-4.
The blue star still gives the lead to Zeta.
Flawless pull from Tuni there, bringing the lead a little bit back as now 4 stars versus 4, and it is decided by the blue star in the hands of Zeta Division. So if they maintain this blue star and the star lead, they are going to be heading on to the finals of the mid-season invitational. Kenji trying to shoot out some shots, but they're getting hit hard. Moy Goku has to use a defensive gadget, and he just does survive in there, but his teammate is going to go down, and SCMN in the lead. Tempo goes in, the stun's there, the shots are as well, but Tuni survives, and the lead is extended.
Wow, a 4-star lead now for Stamina. Twice the star count that Zeta has on their own side, but they are pushing upwards. There's 25 seconds left. We'll see how Zeta decide to go. If they want to go for maybe 2 smaller pushes, or if they want to go all in towards the end. Hope the countdown ends.
Oh, come back.
Bobby is
Nice.
It's a 2-for-1 trade, but Zeta Division are needed by to
What? Still blue star.
is still in favor of Zeta. They need one more kill or they're out.
3, 2, 1. Oh,
I thought that's
hi, what a match.
honestly, if that was around by that, and I didn't
With that, they goes on to the final, and with that, it's time to end the stream.
take it, they go to the finals, and they're going to be waiting for their opponent.
Oh, boy.
Wow, that was absolutely
Well played.
towards the end. Just skills left and right. Couldn't tell who had the lead until the very end, but Zeta, dude,
भाई जेटा के मैच देखने में बड़ा मजा आता है, सही बता रहा हूँ.
best intercontinental team that, you know, they got to
चलो
have from winning the
सब
world
गोल्डी की स्ट्रीम
back.
एंड भी बड़ी है. गोल्डी जब चेक करेगा मेरे को तो अच्छा ही लग रहा है. स्ट्रीम की मजे उठा रहा हूँ.
3-1, but wow, what a performance.
देखो मुझे अगर 6 बजे नहीं उठना होता
Spirit, it got me.
तो मैं और देख लेता, ये कर भी लेता इस, लेकिन मुझे 6 बजे उठना होता है,
Congratulations to them as well. Over
तो इसलिए
which I'd be really
हम जाते हैं.
men were going to come out swinging and take even more sets after that. But Zeta
और 11-3 हो गए हैं. अभी तक स्ट्रीम बंद नहीं किया आपने. नहीं करूँगा.
There's absolutely no shame losing to a team of the caliber of Zeta Division. We saw how
चलो
much of a favor.
जाने का समय होता है अब. ठीक है गाइस, चलो टाटा, बाय बाय, टेक केयर, गुड नाइट एंड शुभ रात्रि. शब्बा खैर. तुम्हारे अब्बा की भी खैर रहे, तुम्हारी मम्मी की भी खैर रहे, सबकी खैर रहनी चाहिए. ठीक है, अभी हम जा रहे हैं सोने के लिए. अगर नहीं सोना होता तो अभी और करते, क्योंकि फाइनल अभी हुआ नहीं है, लेकिन कोई बात नहीं, कल देख लेंगे वापस से, क्या ही दिक्कत है. तो जब तक के लिए बाय बाय, टेक केयर, पीस आउट एंड पिज्जा आउट. आप सोने का टाइम हो गया, जाओ सो जाओ, करो. गुड नाइट, हैव फन एंड सी यू टुमारो. बाय.